hungry for power. Also, idea ya achieve unity. And mepa who chose say young coalition centers no and make sure say you be bought ballot boxes no on one by. Make up the assembly to Facebook. Beside Miracle Abuaji say or see MPP memunon call out there and go kuntokwa. And I'm asking Miracle, say Kasentokwa, can you fight? Can you fight? Are you ready to fight? Press conference now a hollow. You said nothing. You said nothing. And the NDC, we are prepared, boot for you.
Sanity.
So okay, say you can just be in your cubicle somewhere.
One corner.
Now why instruct innocent youth? They are not ready for that because they know very well, say, the MPP has lost the elections. Miracle, can you fight? What I'm asking you, Adameka, Emma, NDC, youth, they say, make sure, this is former chairman, Eka, they're making sure, say, a coalition centers, no, to protect the ballot boxes. That is what we need to protect. In 2020, they are grow. Oshia, NDC 2024 way, the training course. So who said we were motivated by the hungry in the country to make sure say you be 2 MPP to say banchi.
Na hunger na you too much.
Yes, the hunger and anger in the country, no, and then they have lost a lot of seats. So Miracle, you can't just be there and threaten us. We are more than ready for the MPP. And I say who say the seats you have lost, you can never turn it. No. Say I see Henry. Okay. I am also Central, the Interior Minister. I call it for recount. No recount. No recount. We are sending a signal to Henry. No matter how big you are, the small axe will cut you. Yes. And Tubazu has done that. So the unity here, NDC portraying one. It's unprecedented. It's just like 2008 elections.
Exactly.
Anna, if I say Henry, I am also Central. You are calling for a recount, and the NDC is saying there is no recount in Ayawaso Central. Tubazu won almost all the polling stations. Yeah. Unprecedented, you see that? And Tubazu, yes, we are sending a warning to you. Don't agree. Because look, you are bread. Ghanaians are hungry, angry for power. Now say, mudia grow. Now say, a flippy seat be. I'm telling you, all the pieces are flipping. We'll deal with you guys. So, Ohima, the fact of the matter is, let's still stay united and make sure we'll protect the ballots till 185 MPs no I well I think okay
experience of 2020 no
based on experience till say you benya some majority na ehwe no now your president John Dramani Mahama is declared now who so a PC be declare now I John there na yesise bi fa gumu no you are warned. Make sure say wherever you are, let's form shield and protect the ballot, no. Tell him but the fact of the matter is
yeah, protect ballot, no. Yeah, who say one more to military for a gum. And may I would draw your reporters some man about one more day ban your attitude a free me and na HSM Bible for na say police for and can say woman na air Bible on some son. Say so therefore at one who gumu and see a catcher say military one way Mamukosi say ebi ade no ano aya den na police for no jo mo ho enye na ya to nsa from say momra meka won ti se a ye twom edo mo egu ye centers ahodo no ye mabro nya den
omo ye press statement say omo nko any polling station so ye hu any military or her a starter say omo ye illegal because omo wana mo say omo nko ho enti whoever you see actual military regalia
okay Sidik yanko fa Sami Jemfi NDC one center for Ekasa
public exercise. It is just like the sorting out of ballot papers which is done at the polling station level at the close of polls, the counting of those ballot papers and the declaration of the results. even though there are polling agents certified by the EC representing various political parties present, the general public is allowed to observe that process from at least 100 meters from where the real exercise is happening. So if you are a member of the general public, a citizen of Ghana, you can go and observe the sorting out of ballot papers, the counting, and the declaration at the polling station. Why is it that at the polling station level we don't say that because agents of political parties are already there, then everybody should go home? That is the paucity of the logic the MPP is urging on us. And it is very sad that the Electoral Commission seem to be re-echoing this contrived and baseless narrative of the New Patriotic Party. Everything about our electoral process is supposed to be public. Secrecy and opacity is what breeds rigging in every election. And so if they have nothing to hide, the MPP and the Electoral Commission have nothing to hide, then they should be happy. They should even join us in inviting members of the public to come and observe the coalition process. We are not asking our supporters to enter the coalition rooms. No, we have accredited agents who are the only ones permitted to enter those coalition rooms. We have accredited observers who can also enter and observe the process. But other members of the public are allowed to be at the center, at the right designated places. Not inside the inner perimeter or that enclosed area where the exercise is happening, but nothing stops them. There is no law in Ghana that bans citizens of Ghana from going to a collation center where results from polling stations are being collated. We have always done this since 1992. Collation has always been a public exercise. And the Jimensa Bosmanasare Samuel Tete-led EC cannot change it. Neither can the failed outgoing MPP government change this. We need to make that very, very clear. And so we thank all our supporters who have heeded this call, stopped all manner of jubilations, and are presently at constituency coalition centers. We will continue to call on you, appeal to you to conduct yourself peacefully, responsibly, and orderly. And please ensure that you are at least 100 meters away from the main coalition center. But you should be observing your eyes, your ears, your nose should be observing the process. You should be smelling everything going on. You should be listening to everything going on, so that if there is any issue, you can draw our attention to that for us to act. So ignore the lamentations of our friends in the MPP who have all of a sudden turned into evangelists. I heard their campaign communications director quoting 1 Kings chapter 3 and all that. Bible quotations that I'm sure he has not even read before. Today, he's an evangelist quoting Bible quotations. This is not a biblical, quotation exercise. We are dealing with a public election governed by laws. And the call we have made is in consonance with the electoral laws of this country and with the conventions and practices that we have used for elections in Ghana since 1992. The earlier they get that, the better. But as I served notice and actually cautioned our agents and supporters to be on high alert for the rigging machinations of the MPP in this critical stage, or at this critical stage of the electoral process, we have come by incontrovertible evidence that shows that the MPP has not changed. But if they have changed at all, they have changed from bad to worse. They don't think that elections are about counting hairs. They still think that election is about cutting hairs. They were one time lucky with violence and thuggery, and today they think that they can be second time lucky with thuggery and violence. But as the boys say, you're welcome back from the NDC.
Sami Jenfi, NDC, Amayokono, National Communications Officer, and at Yetenenka. The all Kenyan say, and Pempensua Yedruno. Abatwana Yatu Yana Ghana for Toma John Mahama Papebino. Sesia Yaka Kabum. eti collation centers ahodoɔ no ɛsɛ sɛ amanfoɔ wɔ hɔ no yɛhwɛ bie ɛna ɔka sɛ mesantini a Ghana yɛhyɛ aseɛ de kabimame kabi ɛyɛ adwuma no yɛnto aba ɛma emu bomu no sɛ yɛyɛ collation no yɛnyɛ no wɔ tokurom de kɔhyɛ one corner bi na woyɛ ɛno nti sɛ electoral commission pɛ sɛ wɔyɛ saa yɛ ma ne kwan ne sɛnti ɛna waka sɛ NDC mabunu yɛnka yɛnsa yɛnkɔ na yɛnkɔhwɛ deɛ ɛkɔ.
Check with your correspondents in the Ashanti region. These shameless, desperate people who think that this country belongs to them and will stop at nothing to hold on to power even when they know the people of Ghana have rejected them. This is what they are up to again. They did it in 2020, they started again. So this is the Sepasi police station. This is the confrontations going on. When they arrested them, they brought them here. But let's go to the next video so that they can see the ballot box. Yeah, so that's one of the guys. Can you go to the next one? Next one. Yes, so these are the two ballot boxes. They try to swap with authentic ballot boxes. These are the two ballot boxes. And the police have seized that. They have seized that. And this was as a result of the vigilance of our people and the professionalism of the Ghana Police Service. And we commend them for that. So these are the ballot boxes. They pounced on the vehicle which was transporting the ballot boxes from Abuakwa to Nkare Asepase. And they already had a ballot box with papers in it, ballot papers in it already printed. So when we tell you that these guys are up to no good, they are criminally minded. These are demented psychopaths who would do everything and anything to hold on to power, including killing, including stealing. This is what we are talking about. They make frivolous allegations without any proof. We are giving you proof. So the new evangelist, the MPP has now got an evangelist, Dennis Miracles Abuaje. We want him to hold a press conference on this and tell us whether this is true or not. Now, let's move from Atriman Wabieja South and come to the the central region, Awutu Senya East constituency, where we've recorded another murder of an innocent citizen who happens to be a supporter of the National Democratic Congress. Clearly, Awutu Senya East constituency is green. The tyrant Hawa Kumsin is a goner. And seeing that power has obviously left her, she cannot come to terms with the reality and has resorted to violence as she is known for. She's the same person who went to a police station and actually pulled a gun and shot at innocent civilians. And today, his thugs who were brought in from the Boku area, we know them, we have intel on all of them, were directed by Hawa Kumsin to fire at an innocent, unarmed supporter of the NDC. Today, our former constituency secretary for Ayawaso, Awutu Senya East constituency, Tuareg is no longer with the living. He's no longer with us. Why? Because thugs of this same woman, Hawa Kumsin, beat him to pulp. And he never recovered, never got better until he died very painfully, leaving behind many children. So for how long will Hawa Kumsin continue to do this? As I speak to you, one supporter of the NDC has been murdered. He's dead. The other is in critical condition at the hospital. And that is not to say that we have lost focus. It is a very sad moment for us, a very difficult moment for us. But until Honorable Now Koyo is declared as a member of parliament elect for that constituency, we shall rest not in that constituency. And the information we have is that the coalition currently ongoing at the Coalition Center at ASEC is almost coming to an end, and we want to call on all our supporters, all our agents to remain extra vigilant until the process is concluded. The duly elected member of parliament for the constituency is declared by the EC. The resource form duly signed by agents, our agents get his or her copy. It is posted on the wall, and then you can go and jubilate. But until then, let's remain vigilant. So that is what they have done there. And when we have the opportunity to address you again, we will show you pictures and videos of that. But I'm sure by now your correspondents in the area have already spoken to you about this sad development. But you know, nobody goes scot-free after shedding innocent blood. The MPP doesn't understand what is happening to them today. And one of the reasons why they are losing this miserably, like their own prophet told them they will lose spot all, is because of the 8 innocent Ghanaians they murdered in 2020. The blood of those innocent Ghanaians will forever be on their head. And so will be the blood of these 2 innocent Ghanaians who have been murdered today. One in Nyankpala in the Tolong constituency. An innocent civilian who was sitting somewhere only for these MPP thugs under the instruction of their parliamentary candidate Habib to open fire on him. And if you can show that, that is the injured person, show us the picture of the one who they murdered in cold blood under a bench because they were seated down. They didn't have any weapon. They killed them just like that because they had gone to the UDS campus at Nyankpala to influence and induce students to vote for Habib. Our supporters protested. It led to some heated exchanges and fisticuffs. The MPP thugs left the scene with Habib and came back there with their AK-47s and all that. They began to shoot indiscriminately to intimidate the crowd. The crowd dispersed. And on their way out, they met these NDC supporters sitting somewhere under an NDC shed. And they just opened fire on them and killed one at the spot. And here let me commend the Ghana Police Service led by IGP Dampare. IGP so far so good. It's not been smooth. We've not been happy with how some military men have been deployed and how some of them are behaving. But I think that so far the Election Security Task Force under your leadership has done its best to maintain law and order in consonance with the laws governing this process. And we entreat you to continue to do so in accordance with the constitution that you have sworn to uphold. And I'm commending him because we understand that 4 of the criminals who committed this dastardly act have been arrested by the police. But the main culprit, who is Habib, must be arrested. And if he's not arrested today, on the 8th of January, he will be arrested, just like our police. Mark that on the wall. Then, in Greater Accra, we are having serious challenges in 4 constituencies. One is Ayawaso Central, where the Interior Minister, what's his name? Henry Korte is Member of Parliament and the outgoing Member of Parliament for the area. We are having similar issue at Tema Central, Ablekuma West, especially where Aslausu is the Member of Parliament, and Ablekuma North. And the common feature of all these challenges we are having at these coalition centers is that the police, or let me not even say the police, these thugs of the MPP, because some of them may be wearing police uniforms or military uniforms, but you can't even tell today in Akufo-Addo's Ghana whether these people are truly soldiers. You can't really tell. That is how depraved the leadership of this country has become and how bastardized our state institution have been, reduced to. And so these thugs don't want to allow members of the public to at least observe. Because at Ablekuma West, thugs of the MPP tried to engage in ballot box swapping. They threw into the coalition center 2 ballot boxes. And people saw it because they were there. And they were there because we called on them to be there. Had they not been there, the story could have been a different one. So they were there and then protested and resisted that ballot box swapping attempt by the MPP. Immediately that happened, as Lewusu called her soldiers, and they came there in a truck, soldiers armed to the teeth surrounding the coalition center. Well, our Deputy General Secretary is on the ground, and I'm told that the soldiers have now backed off. But that is a challenge we are encountering there, same as Ablikumanov, same as Tema Central. And we are telling our people, stand your ground. Stand your ground. Be peaceful, be responsible, be orderly, but stand your ground. You have nothing to fear, because we are on the side of the law. We are on the side of the law. And they cannot kill all of us in Ghana. They can't. Now, to conclude, there is also the issue of Abuakwa North in the eastern region, where, again, at the coalition center, the police has fired tear gas, they are spraying pepper spray, just to make sure that our people are not there to observe the process. And we want to call on the IGP to address these issues that we are encountering in some of these polling stations. The entire electoral process is a public exercise, from the police station level to the constituency level to the regional level to the national level. Accredited agents are the ones who are allowed to be in the coalition rooms. We all know that. But the public, the general public, is allowed to be around to observe what is happening. What is happening is not an election of a secret society. It's an election of a democratic country. People have cast their votes. What do you have to hide? And some people will say, oh, but your agents are there, allow them. 2 agents and a few observers. What about if they bandit them somewhere? Like they did at Echiman South. They attack them. They hound them out. Who will be there to defend them? And you want us, a serious political party, ready for power and in fact coming into power, to listen to your advice and tell our supporters to sleep at home and allow only 2 agents to be there observing the coalition? You think we are zombies and I worry and it will not happen today, it will not happen tomorrow. We will police this exercise to the very end, and we call on our supporters to do exactly that. Now, finally, I'll end with a joke. I heard the new evangelist the MPP has now discovered, their communications director, who is now quoting a lot of Bible quotations saying that they have won the election. Well, I'm not here to counter that. I'm not here to say that we have won. As for who has won, by now every Ghanaian knows. They themselves, they know. And I want to show you one person who knows, because as the evangelist was preaching and saying they have won, his brother, the communications director of the MPP, was by his side. And from the look on his face, can we see that picture? I want to show you the face of a man who says he has won an election. Look, this is Richard Ahiagba, MPP communications director. So if the MPP has truly won an election, you think this is how Richard Ahiagba will be looking? This will be his countenance and his facial expression. And I'm sure you saw Fatima too. Yes, so these are the people who claim they have won an election. Ladies and gentlemen, we thank you for your patience. We thank you for your collaboration. We appreciate your presence here with us, and we want to encourage you to stick with us until we bring this process to an end. Yatwa Kanya Bobo police station, but a fana yadru so a constituency coalition center no eho and see ne jubilation bia na yenyina yenko kan ye agents no constituency coalition center yes ye ko radan na ye coalition wom, but ye ko gina baabi a ye betumi ehu de ekoso ana se empo ye ehu de ekoso a ye betumi ate de ekoso bibi sia ye bu ye nipa bia na ye tata ye nipa bia na obi pese owie mu a ye be wa around to give them the support that they need. Ye be ka sa asemi ewie ye no MPP for so mati kwa pai omo zo monti ase ye se ye supporters enko omo enkrofo omo ne omo eyesumase dwedie electoral commission for so say wampa eyan se political party be ba omo enkrofo akọ coalition center na busuafo de ebisa ne se omo okrono wo kejetia na udu ho ne e pai kromfu a ubedwane akoye saba no monye madwen se mu bewie mu a ene Ghana fo a omato omaba no omo pese omo ba collation center be hwe de ekoso no bone be no ma ye de hia ne se omo be gina akire kama na process na koso na omo hu de ekoso ana se bibi kura ekoso wo ho a omo so wetimi hu no maboya mane ana se omo aboa NDC agent wo ho okay obi so na NDC wo agent wo ho na agent no no kwantin kro ana ayres wani pa mienu sa antitrafo nipa bonefo MPP fo ya omo tututu okum nipa yi so omo start sa de na nipa mienu de no betumi aye obi so Ghana mrama ho kwan sa agent quality mi ko collation center nya no kre agent ni timi wura collation center baby ayeye collation nankasa be Ghana ni bia wato na ba wo ho kwan se otimi ko gina baby amrama no ho kwan se Ghana fo timi gina no hwe de ekoso because abato no enye suma se dwadie eye public exercise ne ye na Ghana fo a ye the key stakeholders ne ye wo ho kwan se ye wasodie so se ye de ye ni edi akire free Afarijan penso 92 besine saa ne aye no enti enye ne ye ba besesam abusuan for de no to nchen a te se de bo mama ne se en esuma bei was ade san na nipa bonefo mo beyi asore esuma bei MPP fo o ma start abato nwi emu ni o mu titira sem no te se de o mo ye ne 2020 kunkum nipa no ma start bi enti wo ko atwemangwa bi eja south a achemu videos a MPP for nipa bonefo bi akofa ballot boxes mienu a ballot papers gum so mo de koye ballot box swapping ye nkrofo gina omo na so because no mo di ballot boxes na chi omo a police for boa wo mo ama yetimi achiche sa nkrofo ni nyina age ballot boxes na ene o ka say e wo Sepase police station na ballot boxes ni fi abua kwa e ko nkawe omo du Sepase NPP nipa bonefo ko to share omo so but ya fe ye ni a ya sin kete se ye be bo Ghana fo nyina ba o mato ho banti yetimi esisa de no anokwan eno na nche no ko ebuakwa north a ewo eastern region ayawa so central Ablekuma north Ablekuma west Tema central sanye may be ko constituency coalition center no en MPP for ni isi for person mo ye ne te se Illuminati for meeting room. They want to treat constituency coalition center to say there is secret society be meeting conference and a conference center there be about what there a Ghana for na to maba na yakan ye wi ne ye ko keka bom enti Ghana for wo ho kwan say agents e wo ho kra Ghana for wo ho kwan say omo ben sa bia no yes they be omo ko gina baby aye coalition nankasa that they can stand somewhere that they can see or hear or observe what is happening around. Na ye agents ni bi ya attack omo no mu hia mo a omo so etimi aboa wo mo. We are going ye di kan President Mahama said it. Tabatu we are going into it like Azuma Nelson. Ya ye referee she botom because he name say referee no or she jesi or a striker ema ye opponent. Enti enya dia asase ma omo kan be ye adwuma and we are telling your supporters say the omo fiti ase no omo nya saa. Say MPP for say omo ba be ko ye ho a saa kra na ye nam dodo ensem kwan omu nyina mra ne ye moban no ye make sure say bibia be koso asundwe na de wadi nkunim no ye declare na asem de ani ho ba say ye nkoda na agent mienu bi nko gina wanye coalition de ene ensi nne ensi china so enti ye nua no mo Ablekuma west Ablekuma north Ablekuma central mo fi mo ani oslo uso nani abre on pese de ekoso wo dem won ye bi hu the same as in Rikote ewa ya waso central kaswa mpo de yakum NDC ni ba ko te se de yakum bi wotolon yasanso we pro bi ho because how wakum si nim se wadi ntwo na yebo police for abaso se tolon de no metimi a check nipa nine akaba akon that is the MPP parliamentary candidate Habiba or Shaw Musa Kutuba no na ye hwese kaswa so o meche mrantie no na how wakum si a o yes anya mbranse ni no wa yes adi ya che isuro o mache no na ye de akazo manche ne na crime de ye papa Mahama ke ni expiry date emre bi ba enche kra emre no kra nya ba wie ye be chi o mo wi akete na di twato a ye ka nyina ne se MPP for nsem tro for hie mo ye no mo kan bibi so ma hwe ne abusuafo kasa de ye mframa o kan ye nyo tax obi atimi ka de ope na wo de wano do nwere so a ebi ngo o madum ne keka o maka no wa musumuntie ne wa ye de ye nim de wawe ni aba no Ghana fo nyina so nim de wawe ni aba to no na nye afi ne ye be prepare ye ho aka bibia mere be so a the results ni nyina ebeto abonten because we are very focused on process na aircon enti de omo kan wa muso muntie ne wa na te say de me de Richard Ahiagba Mr. for picture no to so na me bi nwai MPP communications director no gina and was Pakeni evangelist for MPP enya no a the press conference aye nyamesem kan Bible quotations no ojina na chi MPP for mo so marry no mo communications director say no we say aye nani di wa wuti mi hu se be bia duru ni de enye me bia to nsuo but still mama ye ni na wo sa aboa wo na ye monitor process no enim say ade be che se na nye mesi ko ni de ade be che no na obi a hu the smoothness level ya da munyina masese e frame mama ba
eti Sami Jenfi communications officer edema NDC amayoko na yakwate ne nka no ye da ye nuanom onua TV ase omo feed na ye fa yen na eha eyewo election powerhouse yegusua de amanebo a efiri enne abatuo ne mo ebaye ebrewo studio ha mewo chairman Joseph Adikoka ewo hasanso na Siddiq Abubakar wono so eka me ho ewo ha mene atankuri gabiga mugabi mase na edi dwumayin na Siddiq na wanugo asem so awoka efa emrantie na yahyehyɛ mo soja ntade ato mo gumu sɛ wɔn kɔ college centers
ade ameka ne sɛ unse ye NDC sena ye communication director aka no ye call her as observers to protect the ballot boxes no mu say military men be about because armed forces military catcher say omo deploy microphobia and coalition center and any polling station who omo say omo ye South MPP forces no be make sure say we will protect our people from them. So I just say because the fact is military now they can say omo deploy obia now say a home coalition center what are they there to do? So young call her as observers to protect the ballot boxes. Say a young communication director can you know or say yes inside the agents never but then outside no we are going to protect them. Yeah in Jaomo Emma MPP4 onkobu. Look at the unfortunate situation I see with Kaswa.
Oh,
very unfortunate. Hawa is a candidate for jail. I said, wait there. Nyaminso MP Bonintino, she has lost and our party is coming to power.
Sir.
Say no, say Anka o win here. And also lose the party here, they win here, they will shoot her. But our Kumsin is a candidate for jail. And that woman is going to be jailed because we are causing a lot of atrocities. Ewa Kaswa Honomo. Onanka says shoot you be and all that. So now call you. I would like to congratulate her. She's a very strong woman. She has that fire brand in her. Yeah, that I say Watimia secure Kaswa Ama the NDC. Apart from that, you know, one thing I would like to also call and say coalition center. No, let's go there. Let's go there. Yeah, making sure say mebuno yepe insisan yepe say protecting our vote, you know. That is the only way we can protect our votes by going to the coalition center because the MPP is capable of doing anything. Sena Mugabe kan you know omo ye friend is meeting or Jubilee House. Meeting for what? Is it a transitional meeting? Is it meeting say omo discabiance so how do they cover? Also, Michelle Oral. As part of our policy.
Okay. Not just a much as a crowd.
The policy no when I'm there. So we catch us saying we want our land. All the land there first. And this can we are no. They should make sure they bring it. So either only a meeting to return the loot or what are they doing? Because they have lost the elections already. Senator Samika, you know, their director, communication director. Miracle Abuaje Kasano Kasano say no your friend is saying the other one the ever guy
Richard Ahiagba.
Now we need to say are you sure? Yes, that should tell you said the power is gone. Who say power? Okay, the power. I say a free someone. no why a hollow. So at the American say coalition center no, if it will take us till tomorrow morning to protect ballot boxes now, let's remain at the coalition centers and make sure say every vote casted no is protected.
Me that say a chairman. Hey, yako. Enche krawai. Eti same jenfi ene yakasa. Ose emabunu yenkasa mamu koho. Anasa monko ye bone. Na mamu udru ho na ye kan say ye se ye ban bo asamo dia. Ene wo de mamu mra collection center no emu ankasa na mum munyina ho na momo ho ban. Eno ano no.
Eno kra collision center no omo abo ho ban na e a world environment. Into behind the wall no. Behind the wall they can stand there. But inside no they cannot come there except designated officials. And I for instance had the opportunity to leave it. I was a designated official, so I went to the inner perimeter and I went to the main coalition center. I'm communicating with them. They are still on it. Until behind the wall there, they can stand there. Nobody stops them. And if a ballot box is being brought in, if it's a genuine one, they will know. If it's not a genuine one, they will know. Until that one there is election since 1992. Nobody has argued about where people are going to stand and look at coalition. Nobody is being going. So if you haven't got any bad intention, what's all this wahala about? What is important, like we have all said, no recount whatsoever in the coalition center. Once the pink sheet has been signed at the polling station, the elections are won at the polling station. They are not won at the coalition center. Simplicity. So be about polling a coalition center no say or here recounter. I mean it can never even happen. It's something that unless you the agent you don't know what you're about. That you even concede to that. By since Abobe said 10 or 11. Every constituency polling station is closed. Baby apple. By 8 o'clock, it'll be happen. Where is the recount going to be taking place? They only open the ballot boxes again when there's a legal challenge. You can court, I can say, okay, here court, because Mukofa box, so what is there? That is all. Apart from that, now that it has been sealed, no presiding officer can ask the polling the ballot boxes to be opened. No.
Okay.
No. Okay. Numbers so far the numbers I'm seeing, President Mahama has been vindicated. Posterity.
President-elect.
You see, posterity normally judge you when you are dead and gone. But posterity, I judge you. No I was there, 2016. I was standing by him. Misata, God bless his soul, Potofi, and all of us. Now, yes, you could see the pain in him. Okay, say, Agana for them, I maji. I could summon Krofubezi, I had to move with him. Oh, okay, posterity. 8 years along the line. Posterity, and now the MPP people themselves, they did not go and vote. So why are they going to get their votes from? They did not go and vote. Nobody, unless you didn't go round. But anybody who went round realized that, hey, Asamaba, as at 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 1 hour to the time, there was not a swarm of people and bees that were vote. Nothing. And now there was so much vigilance. You could not even attempt. There was news coming to us, say, West. Amo titi ballot papers 10, 12, 9 number. Your friend me na me call gidi into there say me ko jina. Until I stood there. Tama ye kan wie no. One of the parliamentary there was overvoting. So they all sat down and then went through the box and they could see the overvote. They were fake ones. On the stamp no more fake. Omo yini nyina fimu. presidential there was no fake, but parliamentary. Omu yininya after some declare result. Until those agitation about say almost they didn't happen. Say 200 crowd move vote to particular station. When they check the figures, no 200. Our people were very vigilant. They've done well. We must congratulate them. Now we are the last leg of the thing, and it's midnight. The only place they can start stealing is at the coalition center. Me who be that? Coalition center no. Ahenya it now no. Computer mo to say we are presiding officer. Oba police station in number. Okay, presidential, NDC 10, MPP 10. Now, yeah, type of ashemuno. A ho no 1 year careful. Or about 10 about 20. But if you are also vigilant, because all bonus would obo omu ye not the total when you're 600, no when you're 700 and balance here. They have to start the process all over again. That is not recounting. It is to be checking numbers in one so that the presiding officer or the
recollection that is the name.
That's right, recollection, so that they don't steal. That is where, and then when it's being transmitted to the MPP to the regional coalition center, you should inform our members at the regional coalition center. Say this is the total number of it. Say you're transmitted by what? Cross check. Say that is the same number at the constituency coalition center, no, at about region, correct. And then Ochina say call strong room so you transmit here over copy of any conform more strong room. So that is how you are policing. Oh, yeah, you gave me.
Why you chairman? What do you chat about?
That is the process.
Okay.
When you are vigilant on that, air transmission or air born, why you careful? You will not realize it. But if you are smart and the constituency office, yes, that is the Yakasa, your coalition or constituency. I was somewhere sure say, Mudia Baby, a year coalition, so that our people sitting there will be aware of what you have gotten. That's the constituency itself, because they were doing coalition. They should bring their coalition to the coalition center so that the person sitting there will know, because he hasn't gotten the sheets. More pink sheet. You should make sure. So when all these processes are followed up, I don't see how they are going to. And it is now midnight till tomorrow morning. That is the critical moment. That is the critical moment. That's the critical moment. Why your coalition? We have our figures. If the figures are not matching, we have got cause to take over. Until no recount cannot even take place because it's past 12 o'clock. It's past 11 o'clock. Who can recount to him? And you cannot come and recount at the coalition center. Yeah. Which boxes are you going to take to come and recount?
Not possible.
Because you didn't So that is where we are now.
Okay.
The figures are good. We should maintain the figures. We shouldn't go at we shouldn't go out saying that let us keep tomorrow 12 o'clock. We can make a press conference and declare. So this is the number of Sister Yenya. This is the number of President Mahama. And let GC also come and give their figure. And we go. Obacha Bilamti 2204. Oh yes sir. Mark Menu. Yes sir. So we also can do it. Obacha Bilamti announces somewhere we need seat. Somewhere we need presidential votes. Sane Mark Menu midnight. Almost announce it. Into what you are saying, let us make sure that daytime, it is difficult for them to start attacking. If this time of the night, if they are not sure of the Caesar or Moses or Muelus now, then, but if you give them cause to know the type of seeds that they've lost, that is where they will start sending soldiers, monk soldiers, who are not
hoodlums.
They are not in the national army. I can tell you in confidence, with all the military hierarchy are not happy because you issue statement. Well, Dampari will issue statement. So he is the only person who can call the military to come around. Yeah. So who sent those people to where they are now? Which means they are undermining the CDS and they are undermining Dampari. Whoever is doing that, posterity, I use the word again. Posterity will judge that person. Because when we are passing G, why you see something for 3 how I Kumsen. Why you
walk on off from right?
And these people, they should see the wind of change. And when with the wind of change, it taking place.
You can't stop it.
Can they stay in Ghana?
You can't stop it.
And can they stay in Ghana? Tomorrow they should get their passport and leave the country, because wherever they are, we will find them.
We will not allow them to even leave the country.
That's what I'm saying. We will find them. Wherever they go, we will find them.
Gabi, I issue statement be the Facebook page say whatever happens, he loves Ghana. He cannot toast Ghanaians. So with this car, he will account for it.
The thing is that elections are over.
Yeah.
2016, they said they won by 1 million votes. We handed over. 2020, a draw 137. They said they won the presidency. There's a cardinal principle in politics all over the place. 8 years. 8 years. If initially you are giving 4 years. If the people choose to give another 4 years, 8 years. That 8 years, same with the fracture. By all means, people will want to drink cocoa oats. Cocoa oats. Cocoa oats. Every one person want to cocoa beer. Want to cocoa oats. It's no cocoa oats in there. That's all. Now when you kill all of us, whom are you going to rule? When you kill all of us,
they are not thinking about that.
Whom are you going to rule?
They are greedy.
You see, and we know that you have done certain things that you want to protect those things, but the system, I say, if you put a cork in water, who force a cork it will come up again. Very true. Look, by now let me tell you, all your civil servants and secretaries and with a copy of everything. Don't fool yourself. Almost like, because secretary will be a scanner would what money be to a draw will lie or bumpy say obey to another you would there say frog or no one can't it is coming. That day is coming. Yeah. NDC has won the election. He winning both parliamentary and presidential. The good people of Ghana have spoken. Nobody to them Samika, nobody can change the will of the people. We and you're 50-50, I can say, 50-50 and to my no. This one the gap tsunami.
Chairman me by na that's so mo share TV XYZ mo share Facebook power 979 and that's
total tsunami.
It is so far out of 40,976 polling stations, near a provisional results from 34,244 polling stations. Okay, figures in the na yesha votes do yeto ye meka 34,244 polling stations de yenya every one 9,689,705 valid votes and you see a kan a provisional 80 say ye emunchichemu out of 9.6 million near chino. My penny Mahama enya 5,467,767 and represented 56.43%. And Dr. Baumia ya omo number no. One also ekura 3,989,991 votes. Ejahoma 41.18%. One say answer na chairman no ja 42 esutia na etiba.
Who has 26 almost 1 million. Ya no more 2 million. 2 million. More to come. 6,700. It's a tsunami. A tsunami. What about it? A tsunami.
So na chia for
56. It's 1 year. ebe you and 60%.
It's a total massacre.
NPP ni go on bra. This is a total massacre. There's nothing you can do about it. The mandate is clear. The Ghanaians have given. We are winning the popular vote and we are winning the parliamentary vote. Trump, winning popular vote now, winning college of electoral college. It's a way. There's no need for you now to go and start killing people. Well, Amunjai, Jubilee House. Na so a
yebe send out na obekọ de ye wa wasem omu didi ya mfra wo entinya na yeso ma se koye bone a wobekọ na ye kesi dia say so far results are yede eba nyina no provisional provisional no say electoral commission fan stamp entimo so na emom yede ye ni edi akire no ema anase vote efiri whereby ye keka bomu no dodo say na yenya chese my penny mahama ne NDC wo mu die ni mu kra Dr. Baumia say wate ahwe oso no owo ne nan wo wie mu pa na Sadiq mimisa say okay
Ochanapa 12 o'clock electoral commissioner don't wait till Monday and till Monday till Sunday ya punchapra come and announce it and go home. Don't waste your time. Monday, who to me here be about it. Well, it's not a lie. And you the figures are coming.
Yeah. Don't
waste your time. I do quite Utia. America by now on CNN, Fox. Announcement projection. Mama is the president elect. That's all. Then that's how you can bring this thing for us. Don't waste our time.
Chairman Medasina, yenko yamanabo for Kofi Abrantie ho na yen hwe baby ojana na ekoso Kofi akwaba. Kofi sese a wugina he na dan na ekoso ho.
Sese amene okase ya dia amegina Teshi police station. Election center edema ele de kuku constituency ho and as I made Gina Casano. A military officers are one must say a month for a sentence in the upper. One must say a Timamufonibi and Penese a presiding officers and a returning officers and a ballot to air condition center. I'm deal about mobile. I called down a misunderstanding the Chiwamo and I say a Timamufonibi so competition. Adentina family and sana air ballot boxes air banner so military for and air ballot box I'm a chairman of the one shot in Adina Apasoma air to Mufoni be a papai air
Kofi Abrante Kofi Tobo what say ballot boxes no aye den and a military for no aye den na Tememufosi entiase
Tiana say ya wahani who say a military van a paying military personnel womugumu semeneme ni FC kwa ombedu be say 20 hours say a sentence ni bia na wo mo bon konko e call no e ade ana e presiding officer na say EC officials wo ni bi wo mo susu say wo mo say entimanufo ni say wo mo for e ma wo mo fa e ballot boxes no e fa mba on in am so ma wo mo ko ese and wo ko mo fine no ma sisa e ballot box ni about air pollution center and na e before no say asra for na ba no and am someone say adenki and asra for e ba center wo mo so ekitetuo na time den so na wo sananka wo mo ne air ballot box ni offense am ba air military for do mo cha mo say ase say o me ba and ahia abotufu and I'm also to my company military for no I'm vehicles man make us say bako glass apai military for no some one shot to before me no ka say akwa kasakasa Teshi district police commander and after party 24 shot so over here man for the baby kike mo amusi ye we it's any mo kasa
Kofi one omo bona we no
Aya afra for na wamaba na etimemufo no ekike mo egu am so wa mo bo ma si ame no ka sei
yo ene for when e di eche na etututu na ekoso no ye gide se obi a ye safe a hwe nkoso ara se obi emprai
da bi si ame ka sei e ade obi emprai e ma short a wa mo ma ye no obi emprai ba ni akoba ni se e ade a party emprai for ni bi ene ade ne militia for na ebi nkomo si ame ka sei de obi biara emprai a e police for any party emprai for shana be bi ada no ada na mo ame ka sei ade a tedani a odu o manim no ene ne so for no so e kasa se no bia ntutuo na mo nche ba si me ko na ba se wa mo ntia se se so da for no a
oh okay yo Kofi yada sepa for when di eche yenhwe se de beko Kofi asabe abrantie ya ma ne bofo ne yete ne nka free station na sidik sese ade ayire o kabe se temamufo ne kura mpese ye behu sojani because ansana ye bekwa abato ne so na election security task force no ma me ate asese soja fo emam na Ghana Armed Forces o mo de krata abaye proceed de krata abaye eti adrena shetemamufo mu ese ye hia soja fo
yes what they are doing no who say your national anthem no. You see, there's a place I see, bold to defend forever, and then and help us to resist oppressors' rule. What they are doing is that part of the anthem. They are resisting the oppressors' rule, because then now we offer fake military men tags just to go and disrupt elections. What they are doing is resisting oppressors' rule. Until wherever they are, youth no military no tax no away no. They should do it. Those people are not the military. According to Ghana Armed Forces, no, almost they are not going to deploy any of their military people or any coalition and police station center. So those people are taxed. They are taxed. So defend our what? Our constitution. Defend the national anthem. And basically, no, not only do it temporarily, you're making sure, say, we'll be there till Adukwe, what do you call it? Jane Mensa will declare John Dramani Mahama and all our pieces say we the elections no. Media signals who are also central say still the interior minister doesn't want to give up. Tubazu don't agree. Don't agree any recount. Because that change your friend is saying 2004 or 2008. Yes, Ajima, something Ajima. They did it to him. And the Pacho, Tubazu don't agree. Apart from that, the youth of NDC, all branch executives, when Jumana Maya for 8 years, you know, and today, and da, when Jumano Aketuan Beba, in terms of protecting the ballot boxes, don't agree, don't move, and it make us say me fear coalition center no misu here me call her because this morning till afternoon no, I was on the grounds. Every polling station I visited my constituency to make sure say the right thing is being done. We have been starved for long. Okoma DA for long. Youth of Ghana, let's not accept, allow these criminal MPP incompetent leaders taking your destiny. They have stolen enough. They have stolen enough. We don't have. So don't allow them to steal. Don't allow them.
This election, it is between Ghana and MPP.
And MPP, thank you very much.
Are there boys somewhere in our kind?
Oppressors rule.
Ghana, NDC.
Yeah, the Constitution of Ghana.
Ghana versus MPP.
Yeah.
And it has manifested this.
Yeah. Yeah.
Such results. It is
abysmal. They perform abysmal.
The role is the crowd. Blessed memory.
Never ever won such an election. Yeah. Yeah.
When do?
Yeah.
It's a year idea. As about sorry, China. As any soldiers say,
to 10 what?
To 10, no. I can Can they tell what this is? No, 56.
56.
No. Nobody should waste his time. Nobody should waste his time. I mean, don't let a Crawford and I like what Sammy said. Look, Sam Crawford now, you go with the Chiman. This government has not been. This government has not been able to survive because the blood of those people were on their hands, and nobody has done anything. So those Crawford are moving. They won't sit down for this people to come back.
Definitely.
Sammy was perfectly right.
Yeah,
perfectly right.
Yeah, it's true.
Well, the blood of these 8 people are on the hands of MPP. Right. So now the party. With that kind of lead, the party has been destroyed. I don't think they'll get more than 99 MPs. No, they can't get more than 99 MPs.
True.
They can't get more than 99 MPs. Well, they are gonna. They are gonna. So, may I say, this unity that we have exhibited, the victory is not for one person. The victory is for all of us. All the people who work tirelessly, especially President Mahama, for the past 2 years, 3 years, has traversed this country. First, Oko listening tour. Second, Okoye the campaign as a presidential candidate. Oko the tour of the country. Now, recently, we got tour for the presidential election. Into Wabre. Sometimes you see the tiredness on his face.
He deserves it.
And he deserves it. He has worked for him. I'm so happy that that word posterity, OUC, has been vindicated. Because they don't even acknowledge the work that their predecessor did for them to be able to even inaugurate the things that they are doing.
Things like the E-block.
The E-block, the bridges.
The bridges,
we found the money. President Man, if you are listening to his last parliamentary State of the Nation address, mention all these things. And when they came and it would have been nice like what Professor Mills did.
Continue on.
Professor Mills, when he was inaugurating the N1, invited Kufuor because he started it. They don't show any gratitude to anybody. No. That is where we are now. No. That's where we are now. So, I agree with you perfectly well. Where we are now. You have said it umpteen times. No recount. And the recount is supposed to be at the police station. By now, all the police stations.
No police station is working.
Tobe over here.
Yeah.
They should stop it.
I remember Isikwe. During those times, with the good old prof, he lost. At the coalition center, he called for a recount. Isikwe led, and then the man also called for a recount. Isikwe said, there will no recount. So, Tupazu, we are begging you. I am also Central. No recount. I heard Mustafa Gbandi, the Deputy General Secretary, is there. Deputy General Secretary, I know how resilient you are. I know how strong you are. Don't agree to any recount. As my uncle Ade Koka is here, he's also saying that no recount at the coalition center. Every recount has been done already at the polling station.
No.
So no recount. Look, Osha, Ghanaians went to vote because they were hungry.
Exactly.
Look at electricity, the high tariffs. Look at the taxes. They promised us from taxation to production, but it came as taxation to more taxation. So for us, the NDC, we said this election is either we'll win or we win.
Right.
Nothing like losing. And we were motivated by our flag bearer, motivated by the unity within the party, motivated by the hunger and anger, the taxes we pay, the income taxes we pay. We felt like, look, let's all come out. So you realize that there was low turnout. The low turnout are the NPP guys.
Exactly.
Their NPP guys they feel say they can't vote for such a party, so they will just, and our people came out massively to vote. It is to say, John Dramani Mahama has worked tirelessly. Our MPs, you've worked tirelessly. The council executives, you've worked tirelessly. Ward executives, branch executives. This is the time for us to go to the coalition centers and make sure say our votes is protected because they are military they are looking for weak places to attack, and let's all go and form a shield when we see them away because they are not true military personnel. They are thugs, they are hoodlums, they've been sent by the Flagstaff House to come and steal your votes, so don't allow it.
Special voting, the numbers that I'm seeing, the police, they all voted against them.
Oh yes.
The police
service.
I'm a phone to special voting.
Yeah.
I'm a special voting.
I think they do those parties.
Security.
Those whom they select.
You select, yeah, it's true.
If they haven't selected you cannot go and do special voting.
Very true, yeah.
In the time I have voting, most of them police for because unless you're in the police for more guarding.
Yeah, it's true.
And maybe I'm one the police, one policewoman, 2 policewomen, and 2 fire service.
And sometimes and say baby I'm do na police ni back we be a fire back police ni back e be a immigration back
unarmed nothing. And what to us they are very happy, peaceful. Yeah. So why after the event you have army men coming to disrupt it? No we look now as we sit here now there's no government in Ghana. As we sit here now this midnight there's no government. Anytime there's an election time, there's no government. In some way, very careful.
Sana make us say in some morning to yet din. 8 years, someone said could do bonnet. Now so would Dimrika John I walk on. Would you know your home? I buy soon as saying, a papa was so by you. 80 coffee watching. Zaza, oh, a year and a mile, oh, mamma, papa, nianimo ever ho, were fast for ever ho, papa. Sa wachide kofi na ban ebra na womo ju omani na womo sesisi fia na womo dware wo wiem ne se wa broni mu no womo ankai mu o enye nne ya womo ho achi womo aye pia wo so na to fom no wo ne nan wo wiem no ena yesuma se kona ekoye bone bia ye de 1000 Ghana bia hye wata so eti wani agenti wo be kono wakoje womo bone asoa master kofie na ekwohwe wabusia sa say wo wabusia aban ne de enu ano no esi de adru no esi enche efisa bre ye akokosi nyame ya domo acha no do anopa brem chairman na te say
me say but don't do ya for say we are Sunday obi anko chapel ba ya pon chapel wa ko di some dessert wa pedoku na chinebi be say 4 o'clock 5 Jane, my sister Adukwe, don't wait till Monday.
Don't wait. So I can 9.
I saw bed on Monday here. Was it Monday 5 p.m.
9 Monday.
Ewadodo. Tetia. Ochina, Uncle Chapo, we are on the Uncle Chapo. We are.
Oh, Nani Abre collation.
Collation area. Figures said that one. It will not be different from what from what EC will get to. Look, when these figures have been projected, now I'm sure your other sister stations, by now they have seen it. Just that they don't want to. America, by now, declare, you will sit and cry. They declare, by now, no, Baumia or yeah, concession speech. Look, why, look.
As a sort of friend, my penny, Mahama.
Why do we behave as if you're in a different world? UK, I'm on your election by 2 a.m. Sunak, why fra Prime Minister, new Prime Minister, why congratulate you? Hey, America, Kamara, yes, this is finished.
Off right.
We don't have to wait. Are we so different?
And what you call Oba address public, you know, essay, almost accept.
Uncle, having Jane, friend Adukwe, Obefre Akufado. Sisi Uncle you. Sisi Uncle you mean to me, yes, you. There's nothing to me, 20 years you. I mean to Sisi, I have 2 million.
It don't cast.
2 million. 2 million. What they mean to me, vote FIFA. Someone, Mukofo no one go vote you. O want to them, I mean, me won't tell me because my young in Tamwa and come from Muba ọmọ bẹ sá mi lock mi gate mi yẹ ni sọ ọmọ mi time kankan but now for some 2 months bi asaba boss Masari so boss na ka che say asam ye agune die wie so there's no need for us to wait till Monday for what having economic tea na economic biscuit wo yes I stage you know time economic biscuits na tea no yet na no time apa this one is straightforward matter. Country broke, country no broke.
We all dey inside.
Inside. Chairman Joseph Adekoka and I attending Kofi Simon say Facebook or the message about or say or that's a education yem collation center say yema yenena ho recount bi answer say personal and to say oh boy duma pa o mani edge mo for that education
game ya che enim simple afi na ye class 1 ekosia pefe so nobody should be worrying about these ballot boxes chasing up and down
Ashanti region to stand innovation. Ashanti region omo say they don't vote based on ideology. They vote based on
say
policies, good policies. Yes, Ashanti region is coming out of that.
That's what they've done.
Oh, and also their people didn't vote.
Yeah, they didn't vote.
So our people came out to vote massively.
Look, when they cry
Ashanti region.
President Mahama or Ashanti region, you could see it. I kept that because I've been to programs of NDC in Ashanti, and they hoot at us. Sometimes you can hoot at us. Yes,
very true.
But this time round, you know. And besides, maybe one more info. They come out the way we are mostly the last car.
Yeah.
It's who boy we know yes sir. Yes, the same one.
The response.
How the people jump? The
response, yeah.
How the people jump? I'm telling you, you can't believe it.
It was a positive
sign. And people wait till 2 a.m. to listen to President Man. 2 a.m.
in the Ashanti region.
Ashanti region, 2 a.m. Can you believe it?
Unprecedented.
Ever coffee about 3:30. The next month, papa. See, as for this and national security, survey and pull that is global analytics. The worst scenario about 50.5. The high about 54. And now we are getting 56. It's almost the papa atom, Gameba Kenya kwa ete yekiale.
Oh, Musa Dankwade say, okay, because predict independent MP. Yes.
And I think A+1.
Yeah.
Another guy be so winning.
Yeah. So
it is that of when your majority,
A+ will align to the
money and your business. And now Sidiki yaka so microphone na ma metua but say yenka say NDC for supporters nko na toaba say wo hwe enuema na ekoso ewo amamuo ni mu wo man no emu a wo mo pie kwatoaba MPP for wo NDC for wo na obi nso ho a woni political party bia mu but wo message na wo de ba wo manifesto no na wonya gidie wo mu no so mo kra ye de NDC 8 years to 2 MPP who are not as MPP con 80 years wo gidie wo ma joma ama mu say wo ba wo betumi aye ne won ka enyina magana ye ho atoyin
because okay say me kan wo ha say joma manifesto no a cut across, it touches every sector of the economy. Okay. So I believe say floating voters, so they are looking for something like that. Obia or their hope. Obia re-energize economy no. Obia reset economy na. Obenya no ahoto. And I believe say MPP for me say almost MP no. Majority of them didn't come out, but some of them came out because of the policies of John Dramani Mahama. So as here because of the turnout, you know, and the turnout is huge, and we need 60%. We know very well, say, I won't buy every John Dramani Mahama, but some of them came out, and Osha, MPP for look, if some small cabal be this canoe, people were neglected, or come do one like we have MPP friends who cannot afford school fees.
Omo to abapan, omo to tia MPP.
Yes, so almost 2 tier MPP because they were struggling. Just like because we have one market. Oko market, I can say we MPP ntino. Oko to ade be yiso amao. It is the same price now. Ekosro you also suffer for it. So floating voters, we thank them so much. Any MPP
disappointed
MPP for John Drummond, we expect say they'll give him the support because the support only Baumiani Nanado for 8 years don't disappoint almost 2 wasi Emma John Dramani Mahama because we know say within 2 years the economy of Ghana will stabilize. We are promising the taxes will be every COVID levy, betting levy, all those levies he has promised. So be every so you have much say they should be patient. John Dramani Mahama and everything that he promised it shall come to pass. He will deliver.
Chairman, Yabaka say, Yade to America, minor and dia. Vice President be a that's a say driver mate to be ye born a share. And a former president, Donald Trump, or by ye. Yade to 3 Ghana de so a driver mate wa bon kum just say we are ye. It just one more number, Dr. Baumia, one also by and Yabon Bongalat, and a former president, John Mahama Abba. It is said now, dear Pepe Padetta, would we need a deep Amamu Yeti, and Sunny Yaba to Abasadiana Ghana, etia. What's to say? A dear Ben Pan, of course, ma, a she Ghana foa, one must there be a bain, ye be you a sing chain, and when him guasium. Ama abai papa.
No, come. Now, we America now. Omoka about economy.
Economy, yeah.
Hassle economy. They are buying the policy. Also be one village, one dam. $1 million dollars to one constituency. One district, one factory. Now all your campaign. Sanu me nyina we to catch say mema okakwe $1 million for 8 years. Amunya 8 million. Na 8 omu the year we. A friend say, one village, one dam. No, about all the villages are Ghana nyina my dam among. But also free SHS. Government no the policy nyaya free SHS. Accommodate free HSS. Toilet I miss no man for to me nko. Free HS.
Agenda 111.
Agenda 111. Free SHS.
Increment in fuel.
Sidi ni amano ni sika kure ntimi nyina free SHS.
Sa no mano na eye nkofo ebufo. If 2020 uto paracetamol bese 100 cedis. 2023 inflation clock 58%. Ubeton 158 Ghana cedis. 2024 what's inflation above 25%. Sa 25%, you are not going to calculate it on the 100. You are going to calculate it on 158. This time the Boko said 200. It just say from 2020 no buy no. Paracetamol water no. Increase by 100%. It's who toss a drone. Now, who say free just ni papa sika and any my miss can do free just. Why taxes or Jono? It's also show before more.
Senior comrade, you are a businessman. In 2016, booked $100,000. Yes. You need almost 380,000 Ghana cedis. That's right. For $100,000. So see, I booked $100,000 as a businessman. 1.7. Thank you very much.
Baby,
into sa ebufu no question obi sa me. Ehun mo na me ma. Ebufu. In the for the first time in Ghana's history, the whole world who got a government bond and a government stock. It is the most safest investment out there. Now every month it be interest on Ujia. Now they got baby in a scan. Sometimes the back multiply. You came no for a broken bottle. Broken bottle. Now the throw haircut. Old men and obi why you do for about 60 years work up pension. And yes, how the good blade broken bottle. Now the throw. na mo Jeffrey omuti mo ko gina Minister of Finance penifo a former Chief Justice and then you expect that people will vote for you a government.
Dr. Dwana ni entry kane sec penino wukria da bia otete ahoma wo Ministry of Finance or Genesika.
Can you believe this now? Imagine Karma Center. Papa no.
Oh.
This guy, I know this man very well. Odu baby no be letter say this Kenya answer. Papa he died a miserable man. And see, that is why you are seeing 2 million. 2 million out of the people who went to vote. 2 million people have voted more than enough for President Mahama. It just say, Ghanaians are telling this party that for the next 30 years, they shouldn't come back again.
Debbie.
For the next 30 years, they shouldn't come back again.
Never again.
Never again. Never again. Na mami sense and this year ba. Yema boy ebreye. Yema boy ebreye. Na yemfanye man tutu na the youth of today. Whatever ways and means ebe create employment among because the more people are working, the more you don't have to increase your taxes, but the little tax they pay, because say little drops of water forms a mighty ocean. Well, so at least this 14 or something percent unemployment, if you're able to bring it down to the barest minimum, and our youth, all of you too, you shouldn't be lazy. It may be you understand? Don't let us go and sit down. Look, the richest people in this world are farmers. Go to UK, go to America. Yeah, Donald Trump elections. Omo voting more farmers. Or on a cow, or on a chance. Look, Kwame Nkrumah's time. What did he do? Ghana economy was based on agrarian economy. Okay, so he started building these factories that are going to add value to our various commodities or produce. We should go back to that era. Every country, what you can fit. Look, when you travel around this country, every district or every region has got something peculiar to it.
Okay.
In agriculture, every region has got something peculiar to it. Well, we just have to add value to it and get the youth there to instead of Omutu Galamse. When you go and this only that last week when we were driving to Amenshia and all those, when you see the destruction of the forest.
Oh, are you serious?
And still we excavators were. And when you look at the people behind these things, MPPs can you be no excavator and the one employ. Young guys. Mami penimon chale no hunya wapon edmo wapon galamse
edwuma
nem se mami we mercury this is support the fact so konim sisia e ba na obewo no how is the person coming? Oh, we have suffered enough. So for Christ's sake, let us all come together, work together. Obian pe bibi ye. Obian penisan. Look, don't this tie obia person or soldier, obia person or obo tie civil servant. Those places, you know. But if we come together and start working for our hands, cooperatives, empower people to stay in the villages, farmland, agriculture, development, all those things, we will make stride. China was a poor country. They lived on agriculture, cotton. Look at Benin here. Benin economy is built on cotton. Bibia about Benin cotton. How can you do cotton? We land there war as I say war Benin, the same as us in the war Ghana. We have the same contours, the same climate, everything. So these are the kind of things that we should avert ourselves. And I'm very positive. President Mahama, having gone back, having sat back, having seen the mistakes he made, surely he's not going to leave a legacy.
And that is all.
Exactly. And we can do it. We can do it. Akufo-Addo, President Akufo-Addo, 8 years. Who person out na Ghana? asomdwe tomorrow tizama Kufuor ye no Kufuor tama yeko time no announce say oni the uncle o believe say a president elect a friend say Efamano now say when MP because he didn't declare boycott it. I hope tomorrow morning, if he's watching or if any of his people are watching, my senior uncle, my senior brother, be bold and make a public secretary. He say, look, don't let's stretch it. Don't let's stretch it. And from now.
Now, or no, Nebeka said, Bomia.
No, not the president. No, now he's the president. Kufuor was bold, President Kufuor was bold. 208. He was bold when they were pushing him not to accept that. They were trying to go to court on a weekend to go and put an injunction. Kufuor said he's not going to do it. Young court tie. Then they refused. That said Kufuor's own support on a time. They boycotted time. They didn't go. They boycotted it. But Kufuor put his foot down. And I'm saying that President Akufo-Addo has got. He should exhibit that. Look at the figures.
Na sa chema ono de na nani suade hu nyina ne se obe handi over power e de ama NPP aban bio na ama ne sanse ne sisi ade ebe ye ne den sanimu animu ye obeka se maja bibia mu
enu mo na yes e ya statesman.
Okay,
enu mo na ma we statesman so wo hwe no wo ko die no we say ankoyi.
Okay,
Into President Mahama, I congratulate you. Easy. By all means, look, I don't care. He will speak to Akufo-Addo, President. By all means, don't. We know the dynamics. We know the dynamics of the game. Maybe an agent Bontina account.
Experience, no.
But by now, they have spoken. And she will tell the chief, results are me and Koyi. Watch now after church, 5 o'clock. Let me shift the thing back and announce. Don't drag it. Because, and yet, after the 50-50, your company vote if you baby, Abe County. 2 million. 2 million.
Over 2
million. President Mahama, 2016, he had known 1 million. We share goal, we share the double. We are redeeming itself 2 million. We shouldn't waste any more time for us to drag this on, for people to be beaten, for people to be chased around.
Henry Cote, I also central.
Figure me who Abdulkuma West, Oscar, she's on the verge of losing. Katie Hammond will lose. John Jinapo will lose. Samuel Jinapo will lose. Mesa will lose. Mesa will lose. All the regional minister for Takrady or Western region will lose. All most of their big guns. Most of their big guns, they've gone. Don't waste your time.
Medase chairman Joseph Adekoka ena yatin nkano na Sidik mimi say edumri bi yememu yesi ye bre enema nkoyie yeka bibi aban ni moye odema Russia Ukraine COVID-19 Russia Ukraine COVID-19 and also contributed to this humiliating defeat.
It's part of it because there is no way Russia-Ukraine has a bearing on Ghanaian economy. You see, any Russia and Ukraine country also for COVID, maybe COVID, a friend is saying tax levy. So, any Russia-Ukraine war, and I can say for betting tax 10% to so. You see, so Russia-Ukraine was just an excuse, just to try and then, throw way into our eyes, but. And Ghanaians also know we read. You see, I know, and yet to say it, what's my coming be a befa. The youth they read, they know what is going on.
Yeah.
So Udia grow a befa when say, and that is what has happened. The tsunami, no, Russia, Ukraine, no, Kasana, Russia's economy last year, they have one of the most better economy. So I said, Russia no economy is better.
Yeah.
So that should tell you, say, their excuse, and and so in
Yes.
aside that and so
shaman for
yes and no so almost increase a friend is saying
petrol
fuel yes in 2008 cra muko jina epa chose motif fuel sukrano you lost and no more increase fuel by 5%, transportation by 15%. You see the Ghanaian, you don't have the Ghanaian at heart. Drink yes. They have made their money. Money is under pillows. Money is demo air condition. You discuss is $2.
Edru baby kromo se yesi e ho che yenya emabunu viga kese to yenya niema kese bags kese ne ejese
look at all that
muaya no mo de maye no
say power co team a you think say you not lose power till say power fuel sir
me kai say 2008 sabre no na ye mu peja kakra de na so na ye ni de eche asamo aboaten wose ane esamo se komo de mo a Munkodi ye containable friend.
He said it. So what I say. So it is the same thing. Oh, so the youth of Ghana today, we read. Internet is accessible. And see, so can say Russia, Ukraine. The youth now would 10% betting tax at someone no. Obviously, I'll say, how does Russia, Ukraine? And nobody 10% if you miss him. It's many ho. Yeah, you to know Anya, a friend is saying, betting ye can say ye, but omanya omuye, omunye bibia, no I can say me 10% if you move. That should tell you, say, we have a government that has no conscience. We have a government omu dream ye hun kra, omu bottom, plain that is what they are thinking. And Ghanaians or the youth of Ghana, no, we have punished them for it. And this I said, my uncle Adeko Kakan, we believe, say, our former president, incoming president John Dramani Mahama, Watinasi, and who say certain policies or the bar, a bois, youth, no, say, who constituency, and our region, na ekase koye poultry farmer. It's a business. It's a viable, it's a lucrative business. If you started with 100 chicks, move it to 200, 300, over 1,000, 1,002. There was last time I was reading an article, we have one guy will say, 120 chicks, and he makes almost 80,000 Ghana cedis a month.
Wow. From
eggs.
Sikawum.
Yes, sikawum. And it's also akuko nketenketia. He doesn't mean say akuko ba akwa na menu.
Nenye enkuko nketenketi na nyiri be enkuko akese me.
Yes. So I know we have broilers, we have chicks, we have I don't know the name. Layers. So who layer? Na say 1 2 no aton chicken now. You make money. Every day say bia unya eggs like 200 friend say crates. You are making money.
Eti yehwe mu se ndc aban bebe bio no chairman eba na agrika said my penny mama aka no ye be invest more ewo say aban no wa makomade ya che enuane boa ye den bibia peja eti yehwe mu kwan say
omo ye planting for food and job
eba no
but still eduane boy ye den they just chop the money
we come and build look all over the ocean.
You read
the history of our politics. When NDC in power, we develop the country. Yeah. Oh, because Yamoto a property owning democracy. Property owning democracy. Among for trust and general. That means that they are only interested in making properties. That is why this Oko Ikroma. Small young ministers or more buying. You travel a
properties.
You know, you for so many basis done. We are working. You go there and come and see. Who could be fear? VAT best 4 5 in this war. It's not thinking about you and the other people. It's because and you should give it to because their party motto is property democracy. Democracy. You don't blame them. So you see that we'll come and create. And then when is the time for us also to
look something and share?
And then we are thrown out of power. Look at Rawlings Kufuor, President Mills Mahama, and these people. And now the economy is damaged. We are going to fix it.
Yes,
I hope and pray that
when
we fix it, Ghanaians will see and compare so that next time there's an election, they are not going to behave the way they behave.
Omunyama power biokra.
Amen.
Me da say chairman Joseph Adekoka na yetene nka no. Siddiq Abubakar wono so have been here per research mo Greater Accra Regional NDC wodi akotene ewomu na yetene nka no. Ne nyina mu wo election powerhouse wo power 97.9 TV XYZ radio XYZ and wasugusu etia wo hwe no ye beda elections directorate na se papa Dr. Edredo Mane Boamane ne team yesi wonua ba wonwom kromu a wudi nyira $80 Sampoma Williams or ka elections directorate no mo aboduma woni jeke munyina mo techire bi ma di Jibril ne Dr. Computer mo yayira kokumu Sampoma Williams one jeke womo so techire ya tese womo ye adwuma panti yeda mase say from day one ye di dwumadi ehia mo sa Dr. Edredo Mane Boama mo ana mo nante ejira mo na so sa ama ene yehu de yehu Nyankopon enhira mo antie nima papa bi antilitihia nima Dr. Edredo Mane Boama o maame eno no na say nyame enhira sa yefunu no sa say waboa ade Ghana afri enkoasom a na yewomu emu na sabre de anadu dumienu abo ye nya na yo say yeti ani mobati yanka chese sa kwesi say electoral commission omobeka so afede ye declare results no na me bisa say Dr. Baumi adan wasesa ne phone na ebi ana man pani ma ne number yire fi ne phone so dia menim because by now ka wafen no wa concede defeat nkeno ano na yekoyenim na babia yadrini amoyema ba ko peko ma nyina gudi ebe poso ma ladies dem boss Elizabeth go so etechire ha wo bo michidom ya che say wo siesie mema me ho eye fe Francis Willie wo mu nyina wo ha Emmanuel Owusu sa boy yi Raf mo boy adwuma wate Peter MPA wo mu nya mese ye wo fie ha ye na yo ye nkọ ba bia ne ekoso nyina ye de bramo wo election powerhouse me da me ho abasisi a me ba enkomo no ye de betewaso.
All right, we're about to be fair election powerhouse or power 97.9 and so TV XYZ, Radio XYZ, Power 979 on Facebook Live. Ya wa baby wo fie wo baby wo hwe free biano e free anopa ye tena se ebesi sabre ye da so gina ye na so a ye de amanebo ahodo ebremo na fe sabre ya results no so ye drum pempen so a ye quality na ya bedan na di e de akire Ghana fo nyina no so ye guso a ye wurewura ma ye de ni nyina e ba be kyem basabre ya ye ka sei enipa dumienu yi adehye dumienu yi enibonyamfo dumienu yi a wo mu gina se omumu baako Ghana fo yi no number ye mampanyi wo emfie da ye nim no results na eba no e kye ade bi results no eba no e kye se wo fa ye oman Ghana map no na ope ahosua eya adane a e kire bibi ye de ni nyina ba kire mo wa bra ya ba magic board no so na ya dan no edi achom medi ne kwame menka meni menua bema PSA okra ene ye de dwumadie no ebremo eda na dwi ye girem sa kosi se ye be wura eye ochena ano papa ba ye ka say Ghana Journalists Association eye press conference ye nya feed na ye betimi akomo nchen ne yakotie GJ president kakra bi yewia yeba studio I say Bernard Odro Tachi chartered economist member of the NDC ono so ewofia obetere nka wa bra ye pense and normal hodwa akoso over the past hours basabre GJ press conference no ye kwai emise feed no enya mai say eba ye be ko ewo sisi but for me chance ye ewo magic one so na ye nya ade bi sisi na ye chance free results are a free a year presidential elections somewhere in 2020. I mean if you're na etwemu about 20 soon so senior esikoye o hwe map no a year Ghana map no sabre na say na esitie and na ye ka say was sabre ya results no asase ye beba na ni nyina nye certified results but provisional results no ahosio ben and na obetimi aka e dia describe e ye on my Ghana ye map no na so on my Ghana asase no eno e question a bia me answer e dia ma ba pese okra sabre ya ye wura e ye the fourth half of your coverage so far so good
Komo ayede ede amaomo a ekro no ebe ye omode so far ye giremu ewa ha se aye ba anopa ye hye sa dwumade we ya hye wa abato ahyase anasa abato no na no wa ensema asisi nyina yatume de ababe somo sabre eye results no eba ye de ho nsem ena ye de bremo na afi matume hu sesisia no presidential no ye be kwa akohwe percentage a Ira John Dramani Mahamadu na afi akwa bebi a ye papa Mahamadu Bawumia Dru na Kwame kire nipa wonomo eba be gina so Kwame say to do say ena say ye wo MC 12
edipa dumie no but ye nya ade we sisi
okay all right
ye ade we sisi ye ko magic one so na mpese me de ade bi chiro say
okay
someone in 2020 bioti wa ubedi adanse so aka ho
okay
say na o my Ghana asase no esitie wo hwe 2020 abana wo hwe ni say ya because that's why the NDC did good because 9 regions and NDC did good and 7 regions and MPP did good but funny enough regions ni bi no se minim say emunipa no mo doso eche other regions no said yo but 2020 about no ezuzu aso te said the enim no his excellency Nanado Dango Akufuado ana wojinam ediama MPP amanyoko no ono enedi nkurim ti hwe map no as of a year 2020 na green no utim se bebia green and a blue ni jira homa a year MPP amanyoko no o hwe a year the northern side of Ghana say ya ha ebe blue and a hanyina so be blue and a green no age Ghana efane kese afa but so hwe 2024 a year results na yensaka eno no kire se de abato no sunsu aso no ebesi akwa tebia no asesakra na ye hwe sisi no provisional results it is also map na medi kan de kire na utu se blue no ewo miamia kakra bi anase mia na blue no wono na doso chen we but so hwe we ya green no abedoso pa we ya 2020 no it 2020 no blue no ewa say utu se miamia kakra eso chen 2024 de no ye no 2024 de no na ye hwa de bi 2024 de no blue eti where provisional results from various polling stations about 34,244 out of 40,976 polling stations yeah share news results no ebe free aba and so far no yeah regions ahodo no ene said ye aba no ezuzu aso esitie no NDC afa anase NDC edi animu was 13 regions NDC lead no yankweche NDC lead ewo 13 regions and I think so 3 regions no MPP and so ewo yes Savannah region and Ashanti region and I'm sure Eastern region but ahaning na say no of course the southern side Greater Accra voter
na yenko upper west the one sabenkum so no and afi upper east and green na ewo no
northern region
eno Savannah region
Savannah Savannah region.
Dabi Savannah region eno ne ena northern region ena wo wonsa eni faso no. Na afen so no wa ohwe se na esi kona se wo ba ase so na afen ohun se Bono East region no so eno so ay green ena wo mfimfini wona kane Bono half region no na sense de no
se na be ya yenya no prekese ba obi ano ye na simple.
Okay.
NDC ADN animu in 13 regions.
All right.
And MPP 3 regions and Wafa.
Okay.
Yeah, no getting na ye bubu mu se be ya obia ebenya no honti ase go the next slide.
Okay.
Na interest is here no. It is Excellency Dr. Mahamudu Baumia, one of the flag bearer, Emma MPP Amanyokuro, and His Excellency Kanemampeni John Dramani Mahama, one of flag bearer, Emma NDC Amanyokuro. So based on provisional results, no, about so far, no, with 56.43% as at this time, and yet polling stations, 56.43%, and His Excellency Mahmoud Baumia also ekura 41.18%. No, which was President Mahama, with 5,467,767.
Okay.
And I think so. His Excellency Dr. Mahmoud Baumia also the Ednam 3,089,991. Omoma canon so Ediana Odi Boma a year 2.39%. It's as and when our results on the battle. To be a bit faster, we bet my tente, we bet me as well 10 pa. Saturday, we can say, we a bit to our cosropa, we submit me a cosro. But as to whether I say, Baumia bet my two a year, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama remains the question. Yes, it
is already said and 7 o'clock. 56 and 41 the mutripa we are 9 that's a 15% emodu say near canaba can hold the anes a bequa quiet to say either say Mahama becon nimpa to send a kwame kano naba me so akon nim kakra near drew need the nature say amount for asha say social media and sene and some radio stations conversations are Ekoso our Shanti region Savannah region no even though Woma winning was those regions mono say yensunso no womani nshara ho akwakwa ete say ase bufo bi yaba na yabekoso na afa yabo amane no enso de akyeremo na akyeremo sene be ya sene eniema si ko ewo mantem na hodro mu nyina na ohwe region bi te sa half regional nanka regional yenim se womo ne MPP for na bo kese pa na enso enwumrei half region no akwakoye green based on the provisional results ayanya Bono region enso no na no nso blue in 2020 and I say okay Bono region they say mucheye ewo 2020 mo but se see anu atra the presidential was blue. Okay. It's Emma Bono region no ko blue, but na parliamentary no. Emma kwa koche father ha and a father because 12 constituencies NDC for 3 and a MPP so far 3. And you may na atene se wenchi and a kwa di MPP for enkoye asan wini. Okay, wow. Kwame na say ade no e ba no enti na e kan provisional no because already say si kona obo se te se na ye kan te na o se ka se e be ba na e bia yura mahama akosoro pa e na wenchi asan akobi no ti ne ye nim ne se Sunyani East Sunyani West ako green Brekum East Brekum West previously na blue and also ako green as se abono region no Bono East no so de akwa green says se na omukra se mienu se ba ko ye hwese na no so be si ako and afi northern region ako and Ashanti region there and eastern region and Savannah region Dr. Mahamudu Baumia free no pe and as akwa blue ewo Ghana ha say ye beba be chechem se ne esitie Ashanti region aye 3 no den na MPP for to minya bebre voter population na ewo ho no and determine
and ade ba ko clear and say as of 2 p.m. and they about to come inside the beto abonten say around 2 p.m. no mo hwe enipadodo epuba abonten ebeto abana na ejina somewhere around 50%, meaning say over 80 million Ghana for na no mo hwe animu so mo beba abonten abeto abano menyin ni say omunyina na by based on easy no ono akasa ne analysis and about amanyoko na wodo no so akasa asem no so ede ato Ghana for dodo na anim but eno na ama abato no nsunsuanso no aye say ana eno so de na ekire eden na yebetime gina so na yebisa say ka de akire amanyofo a ewo oman Ghana nyame nchade ye amanyoni bi wo ye nche ha Bernard Oduro Tachi o ye amanyoni esanso obi a waben ewo sikasem entoto ye ho bioti akwaba
inu apani Kwame Meji also ba powerhouse jumadi
election powerhouse abato to be fie ni die obi anadem eti waba no so de no aba na ye nya ne tie say wo eye kion mpeso aso no which is Okaikwe South tear gas to ni to akokọ so because incumbent no enya hunu say NDC parliamentary candidate no ena edi nkunim eti adane no etuo to ene tear gas ye to edi egu amanfo so enkwada tear gas na ko omu a omu hunu di omu nye omu ho eti adane ye basabasa yo ewo ho ye hwe animu se ye nsentwe for betimi aba ahoma no so na ye ne o makasa babioti ye hwe violence akoso the whole day reports after reports Sami Jamfiye in the press conference or Dinedy revealing say even in one of the constituencies and that is Ewutu Senya East Empeswaso omo de share bako e dan bonkum so e na metuo totoɔ e de na egoso no
Kwame mamen chia obi bia o hwɛ TV SYZ na OTA powerhouse Power FM na menka sɛ obia ya ade wɔ NDC dwumadie no from the Flabera running mate national chairman former chief of staff there's one thing I love about former chief or a strategist or a smooth operator enti ohwɛ election ni mo do baby obeko bia on kasa but he was making sure he was stemming the ties. National chairman, he ran one of the most effective grassroots campaign in the course of the operation. Running mate, she was not making noise, but she was working. Intimate me, I say, by and large, the campaign by the NDC for 2024 was a retail in nature, well prosecuted. Now, Oko have not southwest. Me know Kasa says here, Abana deploy military to the coalition center. And this NDC in Pennyfuwa Ashanti region ATMia. I have for no southwest constituency in the Ashanti region. Or might deploy military. And the military when deployed. Some kind of coalition center. You know, the coalition center order. Precisely. Yes, and me and madam, my good friend Ghanaekosen, and a doctor or Amoakohene Frank. My cham for Mom Ashanti region. No, the intelligence are many from any controversial sort. Or might deploy military and a high-ranking one said to destabilize Afanosa. And what a man cranso, man cransoning and Patamuno concerns in Afano Southwest. Into baby Bia Ashanti regional leadership, some more Shenamu Tiemia. We need to up the game to make sure, say, whatever they have planned will not come to reality. Kwame, what be some questions, say, why all this violence? Yes. Say, we are buying, Bible says, we are the eternal and Kawanimum. Election 2020, Ghana fought Q to give. They gave you a very standing victory, almost 1 million vote difference between you and the sitting government now. Kwame Saobe Kai me no unkomodia ye di wo show sunyina na. Me ka kire wo say election 2024 is a repetition of 96 and 2016 election. Emanyai kanda because now my year extrapolation a year trend analysis. Ashe reasons are occasion 96 result and 2016 result. And Mekasi Subia say, about we are here to and this year crowd parliamentary no, and no less than 140 to 145 parliamentary seat. The West will be 140. Even I gave the maximum 155, minimum 142. Because now, Kwame Semi Kofemua, I could hear people their cry, amount for a pinisi no mudie. But you see, political power, according to Nicola Machiavelli, is sweeter than sex. And it's a nipanya power. It makes the person forget to say, "Eye nipa ne kosan like to abayi no." Why the violence? The violence because obi asabi misremi kon maybe atwem kwa me no ntimi nto bicycle. Through the advent of the MPP, no see mansions. So for them to sit back and lose that power, and also share niema boni akrono o mabo sika o mawia nsu o maseno forest o maseno amanfo nyu o magunu a Mr. Mekobi achacha ye obi a me de example man how achacha ni bi na wuye na we na yɛde ne to fundaka no mu no na chacha ne nkom na abusuafoɔ yɛ sɛ saa na ɛteɛ deɛ ɔmo nkɔpɔ akuma axe na ɔmo fa ndwidwa na chacha na ntimi nkata so ne nkosie no na nani nua baako gyina one corner aburo hu sɛ Kwame yɛde akuma no dwidwa ne nua na chacha na no na wa masun so the second time and umbisa say my brother na there was say the reason why your MPP ayo omadwen say kiane ken wu fra konwa so ne say omuni boni omadi Kwame na nkanye ka ne yanka wo de wo ye ukọ asore pa ma de say preach wa Sunday Kwame de me preach ma de say so tabi ba me de me preach but Bible ya there every week me kind Bible books from 5 to 6 Ananias in Nigeria is it Sapphira?
Yes.
Sapphira also.
Sapphira. Okay. And no more cotton more sassy.
Yeah.
And then Yamia says you or more bushing assassin or cotton more japade. Wayna on Bekia or assassin I to a beman the come by. No so assassin a turn so your pong course me your pong her. Cum no minitoy. And chen and a yere. Unso baby dean threat also me no. And almost say no more a foul kunukosi no. And when
it will point to the
now,
same.
The point I'm making from the biblical perspective, and they say they have since any per years can be a timidity kodru. Oma who saw Makoko to be we are ponche keke or the jail. Oma who saw be we are common mobile phone or the jail. And they say MP pimpen in 4th meeting as who say National Cathedral ya adianke adishe nyankopon ni munyam ya bo ho krono ma nyankopon dia. Ende na nyankopon so de o se obonofo wu ne bone ano de o twese kan no Kwame wo infa
wo second
enti MPP for na hunu say the gravity of their political sense warrant a certain level of aura operation recover all the loot enti fedi any wood here Kwame and na afanyina mu.
Is that the reason dia omo press conference
right
how my year enyume ya no omo ababonti aga say oh abande ye di nkunim now show bomu jina then is Abuaje miracles echi ateze na Sami Jamfi point out na omanim ne omo se de omo se nwenwen ne se de omo se aye bosano ene asema den is e kan obra
Kwame ma men kan chi
ene tiro omo yesa na
Kwame he MPP ko no wo hu from His Excellency Akufo-Addo any 90% of my ministers meet my trom ho book Honorable Fatima to
Abubakar.
Nam yen campaign manager Abra Oko news coordinating secretary. In fact, mene da dan baako. Inti
onene ade.
Da dan baako. Sasa no niska. My classmate, my schoolmate. Inti ya ko news, ko elections. One who adwene wo tim. Adwene money boy create mo ton. My classmate or university.
Mr. Dominic Neti akoja.
Anti meni Fatima mesim empan me da ase no da soro. Na me the campaign manager will news election. Enti minimum no. Richard Ahiagbade ye minimum no. Nti me kan ho asema me boa. Kwame ma men kan kiro. Nothing can save MPP. Hwe. Kwame in the year 2016, the former Deputy General Secretary of NDC, Dr. Tukonoboma Peter, that are not a Deputy NYSCU, into the convoy be by Sunyan. Now you better 2016 aba. And I make say, look, President, come and hand over come out to President. O convoy a would them who are manual same 2016 ye. Unemu bio NDC be loose at that time. O demo last. Kwame 2024 ba ye betwe. Michien pipi mpenin for
ya to awie nti abane ya to awie
da bi say yenyanwe ye gusu ayeto
ya to awie
to bo me nka na nya omode 2024 ba ya to aye kenkan yi aye be certify now so yi no Michien pipi mpenin for me di bi mutu kwan me ni bi mutena ka mu me hu o ma me ka kire o mo say nothing ene be save mo enti mu dia mo pa musika na ma wia no mu ni ne last hwe o share Fatima to
Abubakar.
Now share miracle anymore.
Yeah.
A concession of defeat.
How?
Who is clear? I know
bread no my bread.
There be any bread.
And many my busa.
One will say they lied to themselves. They were not respecting science and data. And they were not going grounds. Where nine people call campaigner omo basi nipa. And this a ho no omo kwa. Omo ma
voter ni oti region constituency chairman bia 200 slot ni ama oka enti se ba omi free hohoi akọ krachi constituency a bas na de sankrofo no ba ye na no omo na ebesia for omako ba ye NDC de se national chairman ko ba bi ti so ofin so no for ko nkenken so ko akoma dan ba bi okọ da so a da so for no ko hia omo enti the campaign we run in this year no the NDC we run a more retail campaign, community-based campaign, but MPP DM ekoye wholesale. Eto da krana ni etimi t-shirt ni 200 Ghana account. Enti kwame, when the comma den on na wa bra 200 Ghana plus t-shirt no nyemra already. Enti results we na abano. One, omo di civil Dr. Mahmoud Baumia. Because unim, omo kan sembi chire ne say, oh woni kremoni e odi kona MPPAU, woni nord na MPPAU, woni economist MPPAU. When the vice president tell me Canberra for economic terms pa agbena wa we near we. But let me tell you, I'm not a prophet of doom, but the political career of Baumia is likely to come to an end.
Okay.
Because the force of Snananke also leading or man leading, they are regrouping to come back.
And so based on provisional results, no, we need GDS say Dr. Mahmoud Baumia.
Mama can't tell
your number be. I'm gonna
camera de ohina me hwe me bebo ame no keto anu wo ho kese no kwame Jen Mensa se nyankopon ne ball na wo kwa asore na wo pese wo nyini che na wo nana nkanso abeto na nyankopon obu atan a yemu atan mu miensa declare ba ntem
sase
eye simple
see
dey na wo quality osuru na nkasa no kwa osuru na nkasa minato so obofo a ukodi na yaw so obofo no tuo ka na yaw ni ubeye den tieni yo obofo a ukodi uni ma yaw ni ayaw ni obi aso obomofo okowura ma okura na pretwa nti okura na boto okun na ma na odi ahyem na so obofo na ukwa akodi na chi akosana magu pretwa se obofo no tuo ka na wa ukodi aya ne de na abeye etu aka obomofo no ekufo do aye mre ba omu aye mre wo je mensa na wo beje time ma me dia me ni mabusu a wo do ne de ma de say wo ye nkrani sanan kameten krankasa an kamekasa wo language you were born into ma make no mistake nothing can save them people. Don't try to be a savior of doom
ba ono de no betimaye se bibia ni a na nadrio Trebia ne say collection centers we got the danka PSC na akoso the wall collection centers can the ACC wall
issues we be over kan you say esi wo he especially in Kumasi asem by ballot staff and there ye bisa say ye hefa obetuma my sa location but it looks like a new way omo posture na sesa kakra
and me twa no o share ballot staff ya de ya ebe ya yami ye ho video it was social media Dennis Abuaje Miracle ebe ye press conference demand say apostle for nya hwehwemu emphasize video no because what is so you no yami na say edwa
kwame minim de say ola show am boss minim da na eye ba me tonyum biada me say on the 7th December ye de crado beto sonano Sona ye de crado beto sonano osunu didi dodo ye de crado beto sonano sona ye de crado beto osunu yazan dodo ye de crado beto sonano nyom na sesa
ti azani edidie
ene ya America se ye de crado nato sonano sona ye de crado nato sonano. The padlock is locked with the elephant. Nothing can save them. And mama, you see, mama military for non son kasa.
Omotie.
Yana nanum say, senentwie ni dua anka ne to enka konfonsem. Military man be a born of a woman. Uniform na shall no nya wo dia. A property of the government of Ghana and the people of Ghana. Sa wo yo ho agema na ebu nsem wo adwabase. Military man bia obeye wadwen say NDC aweni aba famfo na kasa timamfo akasa Ghana fo akasa na obeye ho agyemansa wo de wonim to no beto ento because 7 January government will change hands
bomo toto eto
kwame
ebi
There is an end to injustice. There is an end to military men be out here. Look at me, mano amano. Military men be a be deploy Akweni Collation Center. No, we will keep record of your face and your identity tag.
Now, koyo.
Because
no your target.
Precisely.
According to her.
Good. Yet military for a more police for a more tag for a yako hammer free Burkina bandani in Patemu Edema Basse Munkum Nipano. Power will change hands very soon. Now, dear, any military man born of a woman, say power will change hands. Ya swear my hammer in. Near our record say military man way and a call man canso and a call 30 man south and a call Binduri. Near our evidence in record that the law will take its course. And the military man be a look. Akufo-Addo is a goner. Baumia is finished. Napo is completely finished. Finish.
But this is the case. Sesiano and Crawford or Moshe Asuda for Atadiano. Yeah. Again, to be interested in proper military.
Mami more of Wasi is communication officer Abaso. In fact, Nyankopon ya Doma. Me minaya me coach TV na me ba meto pete amu abakra.
And obetwe video no.
Obwasi is communication officer. Obi or one number first send me. The guy has won my respect and admiration.
I didn't.
This is a gentleman. He was feeble. Only ammunition bia onkra dadie onkra sekan onkra ba, but he was able to face 3 military men. And was able to ground them down. This gentleman, His Excellency John Dramani, incoming president, Oba Boa Branche we yabaso sronko. These are men of matai. Wemuna omodi omokra kundi tumi ma obedi president. Because unim this is a video.
And on of course for Power 979 TV XYZ Ghana YouTube no so XYZ broadcasting. Yedike yacha ba yesa e Bobby officer BOT say
yes.
Papa we
yes, won my respect, my admiration. Na e was sa branch we Nyankopon ya adom na daache ye de akofra no ma His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. This guy needs special promotion. You know why? They could have shot the guy to death.
Okay, be to win him PSA. Muso mbodi mo na yenko eye ahafo region. Okay. Na yenfa Peter na or Esutifi North. Yenfa namran common ebia collation center or action be asase koso. Oh Peter na edi amane bona beti di abre wo collation center ho emano ya asase bobo ana anasa die na koso.
Brother, Major Sona, Menchia, 84, and anyway, 80 power, and I feel TV SYZ, and Alfonso, Womo Eche. Now, Yemi Pimo, as a TV, no, Fabato and Pesia, so are from Mantemadia. Said ye, Ebo Pro, Ebon Comonano. Fabria, you womb with a coalition center, and ye na coalition center in a certificate north, no. Venue, Omuchisu, no, a Olaga senior household. Na ye beka ne say before say coalition ne beko so na for the free polling station na ye ba be wura entrance so aba be wura coalition ho no e ho na action bi kakra e ko so ene say rantie bi a wo mo from omo na nkasa na so mo ye NDC amanyoko no emu rantie na wo mo ehu ambulance no epese e wura school ni mu ho. Na womu na woso omumu ade kodie potin wo ambulance ni ansa na womu tumi ama ho kwan yiro ebie na wo ECA no wan chese bia edru be so womu transport ballot box ha bi bi eteta e wo say ambulance no mo de to eni bi say ambulance ni nye ready say obi na driver ni nye ready so be di ambulance ni na womu hu ade kure womu a eni na womu say emranti a womu ta NDC ko na kino enya de so wo mema ambulance ne kwan e ma me wura suku mu ho na ampeni am asu gina wo na so esi ambulance ne kwan ma driver no etumi da na ni a wo de ne bi a wo free e baaye ye be wura coalition center o be penta abria ye wo mu no ama ko do ye NDC ni NPP amanyuku no wani yi se duma fo no etwa wo ran go ho a wo mo ke ka figure ne bu ne mo se de anti ye nim se womo eye police womo project was screen so na the year no womo try so on the project along the line womo stop here womo eye manual one into the way to the say asen na manual one ekinya progress ekwa enimu kakra no na afi na wo mo project na yetumi nya figure e dia asum ya na tie enti uye wia no mentino wa se kakra course wo polling station dia na yeti Amedia polling station a ho nso di CS emranti bi a wo mu susu bi wo mu to aba wo polling station na mum eye MPP amanyeko na akwakofa wo mu aba fe wo mu meto aba wo ho nso mranti na amma wo mu kwa ye ndi mranti no ekofa bi ba ko wo mu section na second wo no ho a ono ana second na wo no ho no wo mu je ama wo mu de second ni gua na mo no anga fe hu say yes wo mu de second no egu no eno chi no na say mranti na ye ward wo ho pa say that polling station no area member of parliament for a citizen of also with this modema MPP among no Patrick Bando wo NNP any event happen when a woman to about general election no akoye strong go the ama MPP na the na say woman is vigilant pa say woman emma BBM fa woman say na so woman na ko na campaign ya ka say abodi area woman NPN so mu gina woman na so Emma, a one woman for reinforcement by police and Emma soldiers by. Now, the soldiers in a by and retail so say, woman with Jina with Jinam Diamo, Mamma, you put in general. Omujina woman also may have so far, so good. We are no any ambulance and no person who will move on. I'm ranking. I'm not finding the Bata. Inti yes any mo say total figure registered voters ya within a citizen of say woman within wa about woman in say na woman to about just 45,748 now polling stations here 109 no quality na yenya the results no area ama yenati for woman see power ni ade
Peter, what I mean, guys, what do you want? I mean, yeah, Casabo, yeah, do me a new upper Sima Adrian Asia, and I do one year when I say, and open 1 year doing and air quesiada, you do quesiada, no. It is how do you bua a bedru a brebaina if for you any better way ye, Amienya resource in a presidential name parliamentary.
That promise I bring a quacobo don't queer, woman young projected the answer, project, also like a cracker. We are hoping, say, later by there 4 a.m. to 5 a.m. maybe a woman to near quality Bibiana in your final results, no, Eddie Ama,
material kind of Peter, you better say, nay, I'm on a bar with your bray, you better cost actually. Na yakuwa kwa ensentwe for ahodo ho ye beka say yenya wisdom headed jome enso ewo abato komisa ahwe ye ase wona ye benya no ye de ne beba enkomo but na ye di nkomo e de afa enoma asisie I mean the entire day leading up to Sabre.
Etira BOT ewo eye Obuasi East ara ye ka asoja for no asem se ne ensam no si koye no wo ka se obese Rajon Jamani Mahama say Obuasi East communication officer edema NDC amanyoko no say Yura Mahama ba on making sure say obetuma bibi enso e de aboa no say na be because
but no kura no
ensam shebre me di PhD
but no kura no BOT no kura obi be ka say said you was so say need to award you know enti amra
Kwamunim say positive defiance is allowed in law and self-defense is allowed. Me anyumbi ya me depa wo Christosumo o se ye betumi akofa asase no
na de obeto
fi Jordan akosi epoja emuja tabebo modien si yenkwan dia onyame nara odinkunim beba enkunim di efrerade enkunim di efrerade wadinkunim amana sore Yebehim Kunindi Frankano, the gentleman in Obuasi East constituency. Ni life to say Caleb Moa, ye say ye kokwa, almost ye koshan kufon almost
be on preaching ponyo.
Yen to me near monko. But this gentleman faced 3 people and policemen. Kwame, some kufon ya soldier for
military man.
Omonya soldier for no, I know.
I know for TDNS. Show me.
I mean, minimum people time will bossa shows. See the make catch on. Mr. Omonya soldier for Omonya petty tax. Near Momo soldier atade. Kwame proper soldier be anywhere civilian, bet me hold 3 of them down. These are petty tax.
and evidence ne said yes he hold you down.
Yes, and again, Tamana Obuasi is guy ne confront to omo no. Every trained military officer will talk to you in a different way. Because there's a code of ethics they are supposed to behave. Even when crowd who crowd to no you're wrong. Where your petty tax. Kwamudo pa nyankopon ya adona ye so mahama ina. Near take commission of inquiry. Some rantia who you can never find them in the military.
It was who expect to say you better
commission of inquiry. Kwame bibia anyira o. Debi ye to abani wie ne ye ba. Ba bibia ye tuo eya yambransem no a committee must be set up. Hwe Elisi abani ebese be witch hunting. Let the law take its course. Set up a committee. So Kaikwe North, Sunyano West, Doma Central, Doma West,
Udusenya East.
But be a two to oboni be a committee. Commanding officer now dano. When a ma authority. Two abuba ben or motoye. Kwame him say in the police service, his security service no. Two obia wan abuba. Do you know that? And this say two obo obia. Ufa two na utimi who's the two way no. Abuba we two way na ne shim.
Okay.
Enti on the 7th of December. Sa ukotu abawa Agona East constituency. Sa two na ukotu ya na abuba no. Why na demao? Enti ya bada achin biana. I don't believe in witch hunting. But if there are witches, you must hunt them. I don't believe in witch hunting. But if there are witches, Kwame, hunt them to death. Enti ya ba. Tutu a ekosui. I am Bransama Ekoso, a man for a ballot papers and some yehuno. There should be a fact-finding commission of inquiry to give persecution and prosecute to a man for so that China been so be. Yes, one said you two call Boise East, you two call Kaikwe North, or back I say, a baby or horse, so nim now call you two now to Bonia, the law will take it course. So for me, the Andes in Ibia be common Ghanaekosen now December year, Jordan, endure it. The air come to say them pompa bonipa. Na a few days never pie. And pompo bow. Never a few days a man blast ya. Ya. You can endure it. But yatina how no more. Kwame made them be joining 4 years nipe. But on more be 2 mono. Atina how no 8 solid years. And tendi sinibia o hwemene e wo show we so no. Media 4 years been a minimum be enjoy problem. But my endure problem no for 8 solid good years. And to be bia o hweme no. Akato no bro. Na John Roman my president-elect. Akato no bro. Ni a decisive majority in parliament. Akato no bro. Na Supreme Court omutimi interprets a best said crowd there yin tun say a source of identity no. Ni nyina beba wie. Mumma yenya kokodro ni yenya hoto. So na mom your national communication officer can say me say sleep not.
Okay. Mobiana.
Okay, ma dubi no mo kwa ifushia. Nti mo kwa ifushia no.
Na dia biblical luchi.
Me na buka so nkwa na kan Bible.
Obi also preaching body. And the Bible no
what I do is every week I read 5 books in the Bible. Yes, I do. Ope so onyini cha kan Bible ni Quran obenyina che. Kwame madu na ekwa ifushia. Omo kwotwe no mu kunu nom. Na kwame omo kɔ no. Emu num efa afango kerosene. Emu num de kwame omo amfa. Nti abro omo kwa ifushia no. Omukunu no mache da omumma omukunu mumma enti num na omanfa omu kerosene no aware ne pa omu ho enti enana aka no adwuma yi ni nyina e friend Pareto principle 8 years in opposition ayatena no the few one day aka bit masasa ye shebre enti wo yan DC ni amana te say de ende ye siri pe wo hai see enye program say bi da enti NDC ni all the 276 constituency first of all Mamin Kassan for free jam office and Kasa. Jam must not sleep. Who did you me turn and crack? Mamin turn and crack.
Sabre was shared. Another. What did you me
turn and crack? First, jam must not sleep. Mammy Lordina must not sleep. Or that found some fun at you because I'm sorry. You say me first lady what?
First lady or Sababa.
When I catch no. They told me you know. Professor Jena na me am ye ne campaign manager or samba bio. Hwe na wa na. Wo office o dana me betu me ma saklete. National chairman on sumo na. Fifi kwete hwe na wa na. Nobody must sleep. We must behave like a ma do not call word na. E move 5 kerosene na 5 kerosene. And you see chromophobia srobia na ni da ho. Every thief is afraid of the vigilant. Enuntina se kronfo kobo krono or the mass 8 mission enim enti NDC ma from the branch level no obiara nkɔ ne coalition center. Number 2, we should protect the homes of the pieces. I repeat, yam parliamentary candidate no
mafie no
few of my team ne kwame asema me can free baby am free na me dey kasa. Yam parliamentary candidate in all the 276 constituencies. The party constituency internal security no munche mumu mienu. Mamu nyina mu nkɔ coalition center. Ebi mu nka omu fie na mu protect fie ni ma omu. Because minim de nti American the American. Kwame, these people don't care so bet must shoot to be moved to them.
For instance, na koyo. Je asema obeka ye. Ha. Oso mu tata.
Thank you. Enti yam party internal security in the constituency no. Munche mu tere. Two thirds enko coalition center. 1/3 em protect and peace for no mu fie from now to 9 December. Minim de America Kwame. Me friend people never NDC. They can do anything for power. They can do anything.
Sabreya.
Me see from now to 9 December. Constituency internal security for no muntie me. Yenche security num 3. 2/3 in coalition center. 1/3 in protected peace for no fee.
But I think that is the work of the police service already.
There be na ka say IGP any dey say ya win.
And then say mura koso ni Ghana police for everyone now na report ya chi ni pese wa tutu
oyirenya nte say wonko awoda Dan Paris not happy, take it or leave it. Me say police for no mu no ya wo mo mani age ya wo mo jubilate and ya wo mo so mo bom say shit Dan Paris ya shit
your radio.
Oh sorry.
Any TV so.
No, ya wo mo ka je. What you say? Enti dia ato ye no, ya mo peace for no ho ban. Because minim the MPP betumi aye. Hwe flat house but now mo hold meeting. And Akufo-Addo no is so difficult say ono power no who didn't tell us Ojai power man his excellency Mahama. And let me tell you one thing.
Na Mahama nya power man.
His excellency Akufo-Addo can send be.
And they be cause war a prayer man to mess about what say his excellency e can send be. Gina wo ye ba obeto aso asema wo kan no. What be kan wansem. But Augustine wa homa no so Augustine Kwame ni PSA and I say we election powerhouse what a prayer man tem baby a wo no. E de na ekoso sabre.
Yo yeda after 40 days at the bar, CCS was there. Some of the terminal SMC, and after one understand. Now, Tanya, except for any as a 4 every shade, I understand that on the who said the Africa constituency, election as a 4. But up to now, Terminal Cafe, almost me and declare. I'm not used to know, I'm sorry the day. Ebubu edagu ebubu yogum ewo college center hono in fact ye wan say ti tegal ba ku bi so FPO we bia isi edi perifoni nyina egu ye nyina de ade na kasa kasa ehwe a etimi afa exit ye ma ye do youth nyina egu about omu nyina ejejege say they are both to be count. They are both to be count. And they also almost imitate the beer and after almost who be beer almost to Mama Boy. No me declare say you call you say NS to me I was so who that me no can say
but Augustine Jimado Kwame Nkenie Kwame Nkenie abato komisa no o matima kire nie ntia besi sabre yenya embo ma no
besi ne ana besi ba de sabia ko inside say then e for to say omuti end declare that why they really because according to NDC for almost of calculation my year say odra for you every ni am mo jubilate ya after ko ta sorry ya say asanada ana you say na suppose no asaba edu ha say be musa adan je obi enu awada wa ha I'm not going to election and after you declare the winner. And then I like to it's not declared the now for constitution that now almost mean declared. Because the say, so we don't buy a woman. Thank you for another feeling. Now, what mean declare? I just so many. I would declare. China to me the one winning, I want to win. But so point the one winning star. He has to any just about what means that darkness now catch the car and to. So we don't power to them now the Suma.
Oyo be di.
You say police for and so number also. You say who the soldiers go free. Soldiers from Aguma
Police for some government person.
They can soldiers.
Said that for the almost so about by say but be ankoso. You so that for me money, you so that for any assembly omu yo mojuma yes you defending your ballot. Yes you defending your fire too. Somebody claim na put for you say wo mu ya want to anyasa ye na ma dia si ni do nyame wo to ye na ama dia abiati kasa mi ke mi di me bi ko na mi di kasa so ajo mi di ko na mi di kasa so mu e Mugabie, you can't talk about first Obieno order, Mumagana, my sister, for Obieno order. Someone declare my eye, you might not see my eye because then so for your really. Then you would have someone turning out jump to me and yes, we can very problem that you are not for Pocona, you have to get the young on snap.
And then let me senior supporters of NDC, and I say, I could hear. All right. As of now, I don't say Omonia man they say declare the winner because almost maybe to feel say be almost come about for you. You show monster actually near Omoye. If it's a so winner but Osimega.
Me wa ha etise no ohwe honorable Henry Yadon Kwache wono ejira mama NDC na sesie yi akwakwa to say obia nya the polling agent ewo polling center bia eti adentina NDC front to win quality or more results and as a woman quality e dey biom na aka NS kumi a wono so ewo MPP adentina ono so to win quality in the results
no person I come say other constituencies what Ghana for dey ehu omusunet level back with ya ehu ni say if you say if you got the results of the two Ghana, the person honorable Harry Boasiado, LED, to be almost almost say, I didn't go back whom you know results and buy another on the ballot box or the best fry. They were having and not done a performance. And I must say, a ballot box about a inside, you know. Now, DC. Our African constituency, ever inside Honum. I'm not a fully agent, and I'm not paying for any inside Honum. It's almost to say, this you know, at temper with the ballot box, and I say, on the periphobia, I'm a sergeant, about what, about 2 years. And I just said, that's what you've got for here. About ballot box, the battle. And it's just about the about the like I'll for you and down.
Minim say baby I want to dey o ho. Minim say baby I want to dey o ho but so Osha polling station and as a collection center wa yama ho kwan amabra ma ho kwan say obi afa na agent mbra it is NDC agent wo ho na MPP agent wo ho DC ya work with ya obesha ho na ordinance ka ballot boxes no how possible would that be and I say when the free inside our workers as a mere nti akwakwa issue a emrante ebu ofu yi
you mean that abroad ka say DC and I say the bomb is the na akura e dem worbo then you end up say ka say di say yego ka dey no pre now nanka about 2 years just say what the ballot box ba fully agent no e ka hu bi no the range no for hand over abiaba for hand over abiaba nya osuma no and I say the party no e was inside hold but here's the case and if you say omo ballot box no ba and I say easy e the ballot so good ekira omo yes omo ura inside ya mamo nya dey enra hobi ya mamo enra etinomo so omadwin eyomo tata ko si say omo de by force every man omo go who say this no etiono na so no na ka o hwe abato mbere mu a ya to ba wie na say returning officer and I say presiding officer at the ballot box ba Moa, Muzima, Mopati, Mokahu, Namadi inside on the bus where the Uncle Banasa ever Hasi.
Okay. Mammy, says, I hear a police, I hear a soldier for one seminal, and also a quack says, or Yama a soldier for, because I tell me, besides a soldier for started by coalition centers. I would Momo Nipaduro saying, no, me a soldier for one of my bow, and Nipaduro saying a share entirely it is a soldier for Tadia, one of my bow.
A soldier for Bahasi, better Oboya 40 soldiers, and Bahasi because. Obuchom kwete eba anatem banase proswa mama safrene ebizaba me no ka say soldier for emba for so be 4 times e dey say me no ka say soldier for has be drum anima me no ye kasa
so wo hwe brantie ne mabawa na wo mo ho na wo mani abre na eya manfra na se wo tumi se free amanyoko ba ko na wo mani abre yem people for na pese wo mo sanji seat ni tino mani abre na se NDC for na pese wo mo retain seat no
yo me na se dikan ka to se dey wo inside ho answer Kenya deba na adia etu wo inside ho na MPP amanyoko 24 e wo ho NDC amanyoko 24 ho abra ye ba mo se hu ni se MPP amanyoko 4 e wo ha se ana NDC amanyoko 4 e wo ha se
eti akwa eti so bia eba be protecting the turf but anyway my yan Kwame say na asem na ase akwa ye na akwa ye bibia ho soldier for base 40 ye na aba eti yan kwa den samra na
oh yan kwa den samra na ya ene ya akwantu
na me kan say me say in 2012
what am I na say okay 2012
His Excellency Akufo-Addo kansen bi na me kai no Abro Olusu 2012 election or say so no Ghana former be president 19 years are rolling to try no or the party ni betra.
Yeah,
okay.
This is 2012 our Abua Lodge to nyane afena me Abua Lodge no kai. Enti na adwen mu no ohunu say rolling settlement 19 years or no only professional background be at 19 years or no as a lawyer and the party property on Democrat no they have to go 24 years. Enti ma mencho calculation no mo ye Akufo-Addo ye na adwen say ono no di 8 years Baumia be di 8 na Napo be di 8 na Napo 8 na ne running mate ebe ya Buginapo ntomo hihye plan to ho ni se wo hwe ya Napo no ne Buginapo wo click bi ntomo ye calculation ni se wo Baumia de Napo beko Napo edu se wo ba Napo beko no fa kwa akofo Buginapo but aye beans aye beans and that is the plan Akufo-Addo had. Say Rollins said yes, or can say we Abua Lodge. 2012 I said American Olusu Abano Obeshai.
At that time, Abuja Pona Onyan.
No. I'm talking about no.
Listen.
Not
Ekasama Akufo-Addo.
He was with him.
Yeah. Not 88.
And today they have hatched their plan to go 24 years. So the plan was here Akufo-Addo goes with Baumia. Oba we no hena nemu ya they did the Japadia document. In the Japadia document, Napo Kasa Kokan wo wuntumi TV say there was a day no near Akufo-Addo te ho. And Akufo-Addo can say there are people here Akufo-Addo so he want them to take over.
Very true.
Baumia ya one no Napo ka ho. So there was a succession plan for them to be in power for 24 years. And they are not God. So the 24 years was Akufo-Addo goes with Baumia goes with Napo goes to the Buginapo.
And Abuja Palusu or
Damongo, yeah.
Are you getting the point? So many Papa, Akufo-Addo thought he's God, but he's not God. Uguaman for Numa, you told people to go to hell. Obi afeno obi akresro. In Central where they will buy no muto rem ne copy South Africa. And you think God is a lefty? No. Me see Jemensa don't do anything untoward. Because Abufushu wa man for munwon. Kwame. I cried that day. A whole constituency, only 1 kilometer of third road. Obi a wo show where I want ofin Mpohofiance biano. Asma make me boa test to the show. Mpohofiance a constituency of about 60,000 people.
Constituency that is known to be tied towards the rules of NPP.
Yes. Almost 28 solid years.
Just like Sunyani West.
Yes. Mpohofiance me say ko tali 1 kilometer se bi ho me change me din. Enti me catch a chrome for say obi bia obeto obetia Kofi Bento na walusu bia be kobronsenjem. I told them. So Kwame, MPP ba so mo be bomai no. But you see Nyankopon onayo. The God of Mahama will look for him and serve him. He's a greater God.
Assemblies of God.
Assemblies of God.
And Samson now come far. Said yet to memo for SC area task one. And then when you were Miami Hodwo.
Okay.
Sir and yin task one.
Yes.
A dear next a dear could do because look, Sabre we crowded brass. You be here Saturday in the mall.
Kwame.
Sabrewe.
Obia what the level of suffering I was suffer when people are buying with himself. Obia one there. Kwame me meti hey. Beyond say me ye NDC ni no. Me wo yawde bi wo me mu. Me wo me de o. Sa na papa ya kama man yo wu na anu ye friend sen.
Ohina Jekum.
Ohina Jekum. Ohina Jekum ma ne ma na yere num nyina no will never forgive Akufo-Addo. Obi oti UT Bank will never forgive Akufo-Addo. Obi oti Bed Capital will never forgive Akufo-Addo. Obi ano ya small scale man na ba Japade with the ambulances kofa afidie friend saying excavators. No. They imported some special equipment for gold chakos and then
okay.
Gold catcher. The guy no omodi gold catcher and didn't find so buy no. He's my mate. But he should be careful. Enti obi a ohwe me ne no ewo ayawdia Akufo-Addo dia ye no. Enti aggregate of bitterness in people against the government.
And so yawudie no and me busa say sabre ya yawo collection center.
Yes.
Amanfo no mu nkura tuo nkura jai. Collection center no woni accreditation wonti nwura. The obetimi ayan so obetimi agina nchen. Inside no and action no work.
Okay.
E dey no betu.
Kwame. Ene ye besum nyame wa ha. Osemo mo nyame din. Na me mo mi nyame din. Yesum nyame a otiasi o. Yesum nyame a otiasi a. Ah, yesum nyame a otiasi o. Yesum nyame a otiasi. Unyame ame wono oyo nyame kakraka. Unim se ye betima ma utuo beto ento. Akufo-Addo should realize say he's not God. The people say we don't want your government again. Yes, she nkunimdie na aba na enyame o. Mahama nkunimdie we no. Don't look at it on the surface. Opinion pool be na nkwantia no.
But I was say about home.
I'm coming to it. Me say this victory is godly. Kwame me kan say me wo show we so na no bisa me say. But be economy na say ya kodru no. How can Mahama revive it in less than 4 years? And I catch you say, I will say pair be wa manfo mu on 7 January. Ghana be experiencing a certain wave. Who there be swear Mahama in no to bona share how the mood of the country will be. People are fed up with these people.
Say 7th not than 8th.
Yes, and what be say? Saya udie no.
Yeah. How can I say 7 January?
Yes, 7 January. No, 7. Abano dia yi sentimi nya hwe o.
Okay.
Mami Jemensami, I'm telling you. O man odi o makogu US or mother scholarships no. Ye ba e be hwem. Onim sa ne ma, me na meka wa ha. Mo nka ho. Jemensama ba ko wa ba Ghana. Onam Ghana ha. Ne girlfriend ba ko ye madamfo. No o ka kire ne say aba we na ye beto no Mahama ntimi enwe NDC ma power. Wo de Kashenko do to pa be hia odifo.
Ose Jemensa ba ne kan.
Jemensa ba boy, ne girlfriend ya my madamfo.
Ah o ka kire ho.
Me na me come on ka ho me come asem. It's me. So the point I'm making is in kunimdie we na Kwame abeto ho no. Eye Nyankopon na de kunimdie kese we ya braye. Na de yesre obi bia na wo abufuo wo mu. Ida say Akufo-Addo gu nyuma, ya jo bribe, ya jo sikaboni bi no. Coalition center hobby. Na soldier for no so ayasoma wo no. Kwa ma men kan asem ntro. They will give up on their own. Hwe, sanka ha ye US a ho. Enka free ne ekopem joda say yesi Sunday mo mebo a. Ye was Sunday mo.
Yes, Sunday anopa.
Nka ba na FBI taking over the security of Mahama. In a proper democracy.
Because Dani.
Because Adina Dani. I pick it.
And Dani.
I pick it.
MPP for you.
Me see ya be body asia omo. I was here for election powerhouse power 97.9 afeso TV XYZ any Bernardo Drotachi e wa na tania Anthony Nukpenu the whole day wesi aye no Anthony Nukpenu a wo Greater Accra regional organizer Emma NDC amanyoko no sania wo ye no bra ye ba mframa mu nyina no oguso a wo ye sabre wakobo apraba eti latesa nensa aka no the barbek wadwumadie Anthony akwa ba bio one and team e de na ekọ
yo
beauty wa ha oso ma akwa ba
ye mama iko beauty aiko so far so fantastic baby I do it nipa da se ni bia ntimi nya ho hwe
o sa
abonsam ntimi nya ho hwe Nyankopon esi John Dramani Mahama ni NDC hini for the next 4 years ma Ghana for omo be declare enti Greater Accra so far seat me ensana yentimi hu anya de eko trouble so enye comfortable
anya ko sasai
anya say MPP for anya so utum anya dey bet we close gap no from 2000 to 4000
but I blue
okay Domi Kwabenya we have won
Domi Kwabenya
yes
abe green
very green Michael Kwe Jr. is down
at Michael Kwe Jr. and me and him
no
it Eleclem
is MP elect
wow
Tema Central
and where Momo provisional results
that is the result
now
it's only up to electoral commission to calculate percentage that's all
okay
but when it comes to nominal figures
I like that
you can't do anything about it what is left is Putin rejected and then ballot use and those things and come and strike a percentage but parliamentary se nipa nya se nipa 4 na ekọ na obinya 34 obinya 33 34% on we win we there is an overwhelming defeat for Michael Jr. Amasama is back in our net.
I agree.
Very green. I block myself and I'm praying home bet we are leading Osla and I can say nothing can be done about it.
Ablekuma West. NDC lead Osla.
Hi.
Reverend.
Yes.
We lead Osla. But also we play tricks. And trick is
bad because trick no say trick na atonsuo enti nia kan say mesre constituency executives no any coalition agents no omo nyina omo ko coalition center with all the pink sheets na omo team cross check nia agents ndi aba nia EC for no enter and yes ubet coalition center without pink sheet e ho na assemble team ato timesre pieces move into your coalition centers. Enough of your private coalition. You can have your figures at the private coalition. If before you get to the EC coalition, they've entered figures, they can undo you. Intimacy. Ubia ensure honum. For now, all the hoodlums they've moved in town, they've given up. I think.
Nkofona no ma se
woodland
asrafo ntade na ebi to tear gas titi wo okaikwe
odo okaikwe safa nipa bebregu ambulance service mo aye treat omo ho no most young ladies have been hurt.
No e na see pote wa crack academy ho
yes they move in with cars suspected with ballot boxes and before the omube do hono na Ghana for Okankwe Saf aji ho aboso enti for them no ballot box will be entered say it's not accompanied by a presiding officer and the agents of the political parties honum na gidi ni ba ya soldier for neba hono di etu anamo enyefe I saw one ASP yabuna ma ne nim nyina ho no
post ni ASP
enye Ghana for na bu no hoodlums na ba na bu no ne nim nyina ho no mi se so no ara
asrafo na bu no ekofo no mayo mo sa asrafo no wo mo na bu post ni
udu ho no mo is only one MPP guy holding laptop at the collation center. No MPP executive.
Wow.
It's at Okankwesaf. But Yankrof no more to Anamobia many and Jehumba media chom. Until they are back on track and they are working towards getting the EC to finish up the coalition to declare the NDC both presidential and parliamentary. Until so far so good. Okay. The Takra, our current figures are running at 1,202,168, which is 62.66%.
So current figures here, 1 million
out of 1,918,567 are quality.
Yeah.
7,109 polling stations out of 7,914.
Yeah.
Until we have some 800 polling stations to come. Figure voter Abba 1,918,567, and NDC is 1.2 million and 168,000, 62.66%. NPP 673,830.
And we're presidential.
Which is 35.12%.
Right.
All other political parties are contested being 42,500.
Yeah.
Until this is where we are now.
800 now bano. Akano. And no ever can one bet me as a bibiana.
Nothing.
Okay.
It
means that your mama fa great Accra. Right. Yan kwa humano so na yanya dewe. BOT obebem HBiana near ye Anthony Nukonu di atugano menim pa say wo ho adwenche but for the first time wo abakwase mu NDC adane Ekuapem South Green ye bae ye yamane boni ye Michael Odey ewa ahoma no so kai say Ekuapem South e ho na obiamu a wo no eti NDC atama obiamu a efri akonya no so ama akonya no so say omode akado green e na afa ho Michael Odey boy amania wo near ya abanisa
yo that was Ekuapem South for about 24 years ni MPP abedi ekonwen afibia so abebia MPP na afi we nko ade NDC candidate Lawrence Adwa Jiwonu ama Ekuapem South nyina dani green. And it's and then about to share soon about 5 Eddie about to know sort in the county, no. After that, I say that's what coalition center. Almost declare say, when we need projection of my union actually say, Ajua Laurentia, and we need seat number.
Hold on. Projection, why na why projection? NDC projection.
Official na aja to say Lawrence Ajua Jiwonu and only dia aka out of 138 police stations ya kind 100
Tobo bank yo was it a NDC projection easy officials no nyina aja tum how
aja tum omaja tum say out of 138 police stations ya kan mu 136.
Okay.
136 Ajua Jiwonu na only. Na two na kan cross kan na se ye be kan okra make difference bia. Nti say ye wo ha ye twen yi ti say o ba peja Ajua Lawrence Ansa akere say onene new candidate ya to aba ayi ni say oye parliamentary candidate ema NDC. Nti eguso ewa atwenyem.
What be parliamentarian?
I'll be parliamentarian, yeah. Egusu ewa atwe anwumre be 7 ama say egusu kobo one kura omunti medical be twen na one kura bo 123 say egusu twen yi say o wa be peja Ajuansa na yɛde nkunimdie ama easy na akuapem south nyinaa adane green
na ɛdeɛ na ɛma easy no ɛdwendwɛn ne n'ase sɛ ɛma no abadeɛ a na baabi a yɛdu
na ballot box no na mmienu enya meduri
okay
ase ansa na abedu na emu mmienu na abedu no nso mo yɛ council na kyerɛ sɛ ndc na elidi nti aka sɛ ɔde ba bɛka wei ho 136 no ho na ayɛ 136 na wabe declare nti yɛtwɛn sɛ ɔde ba bɛka ho na ayɛ 138 no na wɔ declare adwo lɔrehyia sɛ ɔyɛ winner.
For you nneɛma bɛn na ɛboa yɛ anaasɛ ɛka ho bi nti a ɛma amanfoɔ no dodoɔ no ato ɔmo aba no ma ɛyɛ ndc parliamentary candidate ɛnɛ ɔno na ɛyɛ mmarahyɛbadwani a yɛato no so aba.
nneɛma a ɛma abatoɔ no sisan yɛ ne sɛ wohwɛ lɔrehyia ɛyɛ ne nneɛma a ɔde bɛto ne pro ayi nhyehyɛ ɔde bɛto bia sɛ so nyame yɛ n'ado no yɛto aba no ma no ɔbɛyɛ parliamentarian a ɔde bɛba akuapem south ya no ɛsɔ amanfoɔ so na yɛ nhyehyɛ pa a ɛbɛboa na ɛyɛ npp no so ɔmo di akonnwa for 24 years no ɔmo nyɛ bibia wɔ sɛ ɔbɛ akuapem south a nnua yɛyɛ mmɔbɔ nti ɛma ɛboa ɛma adwoa nhyehyɛ ɔde baeɛ no youth no gye to mu ɔde nhyehyɛ pa ba ma youth ɛbɛboa youth ɛbɛboa ɛma ɛbɛboa mmerewafoɔ ne nkokafoɔ nti ɛno na ɛboa adwoa a ɛma nnɛ nkonimdi ayɛ ne deɛ no especially no nyinaa atae n'akyi.
Okay Michael yɛfɛnsi amɛdo ase na nkaeɛ no yɛbɛba nkyɛn na yɛtumi abɛtoa so titiriw sɛ isi epagya maame nsa na amanfoɔ bɔgye so a video no yɛbɛhia paa sɛde bɛyɛ a yɛbɛma yɛahwɛfoɔ ɛne yɛtiefoɔ nso ɛhunu nea ɛrekɔ na kyerɛ sɛ BOT baabi a ɛdane green wobɛtumi ayi no afiri ahoma no so baabi a ɛdane green te sɛ deɛ waka no
Mamini can commend the great track leadership. From a distance, now you may think in the course of the election said there was so much division, tension, but I observe one thing. Kwame, abrebia any purpose or achieve a result no on person will be seen a coin. And I saw a leadership in Greater Accra. Everybody wanted to work. Everybody wanted the result to be shown. Say under their tutelage, you deliver where your mind is. So they disagree to agree to deliver results. They disagree to agree to deliver results. And now you may see so Greater Accra, there's so much tension. Video being on social media, regional organizer, you say
achieve results.
It is because software leadership friction among classmates of leadership at time produce the best results. Greater Accra, the SC, actually me say you always at times need friction in leadership. And Omo deliver Greater Accra sound and clear. Many senior comrade can say when the nominal figure is there, you calculate percentage. that is statistics. The nominal figure is showing.
It's easy about percentage.
Calculate percentage. Now you're going to say, 56.2, 93.3. What you say? I didn't have Daniel Pickett. I was a sanyum we mudi shame na yedi asaka kra. Sanyum na what guys are coming can wo show no so say.
Ye de baba be dia.
Omo de Kimpaluta Why you no one here? You the best at no. It is a great time.
And 8th December, NDC aye kuntai Ghana.
Come victory where you do.
Madam for MPP ni bi na wa send me a message.
What's he say?
Me say, are you okay? I say, yes, I'm fine. Congratulations. You guys have massacred.
Na baumia basasia. Baumia super taxi na. Ana ya drag again.
I see a massacre omo. Omo edi.
Na see na unim bibi. Unim say we as wo hu. Abro ni pa be bi na aka say you can never be this. God makes you this. The day man for sure say Mahama will never be president again. That was the day God opened the heaven gate say Akwano be the president bio. O ka say me kan wo show so say Mampani Mahama am a winner anya Ghana year. I doubt what leader in Ghana can it be because Kwame wadi akonya ni bida olusu by million votes wakot na fie 8 years onu ahu ni mistakes oye den oye within this no here na wo his excellency Mahama akofuna na de be ma 7 January mpro ho e de braw obeje wade but onim na kumam those who serve him better.
Okay.
2 Ghana for nso kro omunya NDC for no Mahama know those he has to bring on board to revive the economy.
enti saa de we na asi no ade na pick a pick also produce ade a pick shame
apeke yebebo sabrady election coverage ye hwa ade ba ko so o hwe areas ahodo a NDC enwini da what's here dane whole green for instance we be ekoi Ekuapem South ena okọ bono no important constituencies bi akokra who adopt a BOT for instance Sunyan West Kwesimintim Brekum East Doma East Esunafo North Esunafo North grade na green dada ana
no always
blue Sabe green Zabzugu no afena ye ba be confirm Techiman South Seri Akontomra Esikado Ketan me baso ba mame kwa homa so se wana wa homa so
nyina the papers nko a entum he de ekọ na yisi no etme declare masese de and yisi amani ko no parliamentary candidates no ta sedu wa we ne onyama ne emtuma duonu ni akire ana MP no so deputy gender minister no nyama no emtum adu o change de start affected watini awene as MP our Tano staff and do samia and this journey there omujina mu enya senga 20 basa
Japon Japon the okay nyina ya ante sanfo ye chase
nyina yo
the okay nyina ya ante o fi se yenya modi grand asase se wo kasa eti sanfo ye chase what's it here na sie
message oba Tano South wa yiti no ade abato ntin sanso nyina ba na wie ya NGC awe ne parliamentary seat no e wota no South na binya ne nyina ye wo coalition center ho said ye NGC for na se to mo no ma nyina bo ma wie na o mun nto ma din tonim no yiti ne ye kupasa sa wonpa result ne ma enti mama pene be ebe dompom ebe good just to sumo ho na ni enyan asoja 4x we asia no na pepe kwa no yes do ho enti mu bo wura coalition center ho ana yiti ne he said ya de ne kwane de ana mno ka say return of tabak your premier Samoa wono so ana o man declare ya wa declare NDC parliamentary candidate ne say what medin kunim o he mana onyampema duonu ni akire ana MPP ni nya empema du o che ani akire ye say ameno ka say de NDC amani ko na Tano South o ma di chief in the deputy minister gender and social protection Dr. Benjamin Boas MPP ni no they say we lose ama NDC for ana agisi no our Tano South and the meno ka say de emebunu good town ni ma wo mo do mani to be samia de anana
okay me kai say a year previous year no previous election year no now honorable Hannah Louisa Hannah Bisu national women's organizer ono nana na ejina mo edema NDC amanyuko no enti akọ ama no but ne ba yi na wono so ejina afi a eti akọ ama no ede na ye adwuma ma no
minya oga last year no March mo na NDC for year mo promise ni wie no abrantia no wan ko ba bia o wo Tano South ha enye nkurase ne de wo ko ba bia yi ano ho roga market ye wo tuntuo wo pese o ticket company bi ewo emiamia bi entu kristo timamufo no FT na association nkurase no entu he asia matwo na ema extreme nkurase ne ba no kutimi se wonyama ne papa ntimi se no meya MP and bia o timamufo na wa ha na amanfo di ni wa dance se abranti ba ye wonya MP die yanso he esas bus empima edunu mu ache with the PP and the command hospitals the what best 15 what Tano South including private hospitals in or the big command mu ana o he just to consume your program bia no ho and which Mr. no form no woni timamufo no ase wonu ma hia bu ma tiema omunya gidie ewani mu enti me no kan say de saade no ana eboa no
okay meti wo what you was dede bi koso na amanfoɔ hye momombe ɔmo to nnwom ɛne we kyerɛ sɛ anigye paa na aba ɛyɛ Tano South ɔn
me nyawo sɛ abafoɔ sɛ mabunu no ka sɛ ɔmama alusu a ɛmfa wo ne deɛ ɔbɛyɛ mede wokɔ akyiri a 2016 ɛbɛ a na ha na bi so ɛba no a ɔlusu yɛ no ɛyɛ mabunu no na ɛsɔre gyinaeɛ ana ɔmo tuu no saa pɛpɛpɛ na akɔ so ha ɛsiane sɛ nyɛ mabunu no paa na ɛbɔɔ dɔmtomfo saa collation center hɔ a ɛne yɛ menya eduru baabi ne yɛ nsɛnsɛmfoɔ koraa no run for your life ne yɛ sɛ pɛ baabi gyina nti mabunu no ɛkisia ne papapapapa ana ama ɔmatumi nti wotumi sɛ ne bia ne deɛ ɛnyɛ bɛtɛɛ
ɛnti so ɔmani agya wotumi mfomɔmɔ mɛdɔ asɛ Augustine Japan ɛne amanebɔ a wode firi ɛyɛ Tano South ɛbaayɛ ɛwotumi sɛ hurusie pa ɛna ɛkɔ so ɛwɔ hɔ ɛti yes NDC asan so apɛke Tano South Mame Mranche organizer where's you another feather in your cap?
Yes, most of the seats are we are tasked to say Eyomo Japadian.
Where the Mahao Kakra, Mamenko, Minia, wisdom, headed Jomeho, or Abato Commissar, Nasuya Cassian Pa, Babia, action in Becono, a one or share. Now, wisdom, easy, strong room or no, BBS, I say, of course, one.
Mame, since I'm looking at the Bibia in your story or strong group, it's say all the ingredients, no. And almost final results, no. Back Sana agents, or Hanina, na Uhuamino, or more certify and Sana, Madame Jinesa, bear signing, and I say, or best sign, and Sana final declaration. To me, I also, like some look at the idea results, no. There's nothing really happening at the National Coalition Center of the Electoral Commission. But yeah, observers are so Amomusu Kakaba, figures liberty me about in Chem, na Eban Chema, and liberty me abwa na senior, on that Naha 3-4 days and sign a declaration to me abano. Eno aye ntem ama omuna obianso etumi akonifia akwa pani ndima ya wodi simpi ewo isi strong room hadie no ka say no ade a officials na omotete hoboko ya omo ehwekwan se enimanimu ya no figures ne betumi aba na no se figures ne ba machines are all the 16 regions into omo 16 regions fax machines, all of that, the 16, region, targeted the results start to air bar, na omwe efi printer ni na omodia agents ni na omodia compare with omo figures omo efi omo other agents ni wo regions no and sana omo sign ya omo assign omo sign so na omo protest bi eyefa na omo ayi na and sana final declaration actually about me me share can say see a kwakobo no mi if you say dia no me san no train no so emu efo that is here that no bit me ashase receive messages no from all the regions no maybe to yama easy officials no so if you know my card pa abedi figures me ba no bit me adia to try to taboo na o my final tally no over the screen, so here I am monitor. Then yeah, as a friend figures me air banner. Odia bihu then yeah airport and no big deal I know say the idea say there junior me na airport in your favor so I say me me die so no and I been there's a big screen almost special provisional figures no and some certified results na by say start air bar na omo area tabulation na ho na obi say meeting ka say the provisional results abano no certified from the constituency, certified from the region no once e be do ha na say officials ni na ni agent ni na no assign here then we can say provisional results in the shepherd the results will start coming soon, especially at a time most of the constituencies no awie omo coalition yeah omo declare from the EC saying that we can say south you can confirm that idea NDC even that season. So it means that all of those results now ballot could go to the region now almost so accolade to Munadi and San Omodia, so not so much. And I cost to generally some more another one answer after camp yeah almost can say to be able to see the figures not start to shall say now almost actually actually any report I'm almost it's financial phone. It's funny every time that's nothing so much. Yeah, but
I hope very busy. Wabra results no but wisdom why me hunu a year party no o man na monsifo a wo mo a year collection center no o ma ho keka te sen e bia woni bi krampo adi nkomode na wo mo ka kire
party agents lady omu I see the likes of Peter McNamee of the New Patriotic Party, a former national chairman, the New Patriotic Party, NPP back in 2016. And when the elections were ongoing, before the results and even the EC declared the final results in 2016 for the NPP. Peter McNamee and a host of other officials are I see Boom I see all the all the other state parties are contesting this election. So we say red GCPP for council and I see EPP and all the other parties so APC NDP yeah mainly NDP Komokaka watching about CDX power CDX license and power FM. So far what's the general assessment of the process so far? Yeah.
Hello, Wisdom. Hello, Wisdom. Nia wone ne kasa ne yen sheda entenenka but me sure say yes abanche ya obetimi affix ye no e dia man na collection center baby a action na nkasa no ebe koso na ye de ato screen so a na wo hwe said ye demo esitie obetimi asan de ato so BOT peso hu said ye ho no esitie Anthony so hwe eye strong room one send ye besi akoni we no room for tea ni biscuit and it's no I'm sure that this year there ahoboabo no very serious
for NDC to have all these figures.
Yes,
it tells you say we are only going to assist electoral commission to put their percentage analysis together and then sign and declare.
Well, many of them say many wisdom masaba our man so wisdom to aso na ne opanyi bi di nkomo
and not many GCPP help me for the sake of audience will be there on the if you judge why the national organizer GCPP started so far no report I'm for the memo on the ground they say EC officials no certified one and bad responsibility report I would say about a amount.
Where yes, I want to kasa yentehwe because I'm for person who the ekọ senka betimi de wo phone no baby a ye de ya no ye kasa ye de kire ya no so betimi de ahwe ne so a e betimi abo ama ya te nkomo ni ye say ear piece na be so a so betimi drop ana ye timi ate wo nka ye wisdom I'm so on to me ye be sa ban nchen much later Anthony yento aso we see na me kire say nia woni ne kasa ne yente hwe
Okay. George Amwa, the national organizer, Emma, the Great Consolidated People's Party, a popular party, GCPP. Now, maybe say we share the reports about our grounds so far. No, grounds in the before we said to say results authentic. About it because if a national no machine about it, I declare. A man gave it to me. I jump a black of his over. I no prayer. And you are waiting. It is a beba. Near my mom from Ghana for Alcomium. There a cold one as a conifer. If you see there, MIN, means me mommy stable and can will be I can get a demonstration. But we are confident that we will win. My candidates will win elections. Oh, well, it's election. And your quantity, your number 2. You're sure you can win. Who are receiving figures? Don't have provisional figures from wages across the country. Who are receiving? And they say you are receiving. It's a election. Again, you are going to the job community. You are receiving. And the Argentine result in the link at a young winning in the Electoral Commission. How the final decision? Result number, you move a result number. That's it. And Kwame, I know a George Amwa, or no a GCP before a year national organizer. Ura a year, Wabe,
all right.
Okay. Therefore, Wabia Samwa, agent, Alan Kojo Shamatin, and also we watching what about the exercises. So far, no report I would say our grounds, no will be assessment of the net process so far. Assessment, the general conduct of the election. Meaning the cost of my I've been my best strong man, we will be a possible man. All that strong demands, let's say, when you're shot, I heard it. The OGD is a debut. The new maximum is the panel. I'm a papa. And the chase, one of four, as a man movement, that's it. You're a whole and okay. One piece on the trouble, yeah, we get problem. A moment, yeah, believe the problem of me, which can get to our number. I said, yes, no problem. You need to be a good. We make an example. Yes. Then for we are for you keep it to our back. And such a strong. Or maybe the any that's so. But maybe I make I want to put this that's how we should say about you say before war system like a problem type of trouble, but and to me, I'm not think about. Like we say, okay, the China to pop again, the China, the China show not pop, no, to be the empire. How be war? When you say him not exit to what? I said, the other thing, we do one up to one more. What is about for 2 years? MPP or NDC or any idea to so many in a shadam bomb. There's a war in our swatch to wreck them back. And I didn't give the other so she must be coffee. This is how they do. They know here and over sorry MP. I was on a people solution. And one of those. And then yeah, they were in your point. Right. It means you how the person two days and then you winning the business. About 1 year or 1 to an amount, with Jay at the end of the and we are account. Now, if you are activity, as far as 1 p. Is in account we know. And who is in fee na yet away. And then so the above 5. A movement for change for share I ever come on. The main sitting at the meaning is that a farmer is in our meaning is but I have them out. The other main people say, young about to be a dome. A dome also more in your house. If you do it, how them. We know more continue MPP and the good one near her. The NDC for number 12. The donor or more pens such means from Kenya to upon the I don't make you what you I don't depend. Make us a yamia. I don't know how your my dreams are. You actually see it. You are my dreams to say the TV and how much I'm friend. That's funny bit my age, man. It's a funny thing. The make us a season only in any day. Is it the case that movement for change more consider defeat at this stage? But so I have a strong. Hope it happens. I think they call it the two. Let's go. Consider defeat. What the people have voted for that will be clear. Thank you very much. I'm not here fire. We are being as someone here or no the agents for movement for change. And
very interesting question. And Anana Ubizan said, at this day, you know, Omo and consider defeat. But I thought I was a war more collation center, more train, say results. As I open table, and
sɛ ɔka sɛ ɔhyɛ ɔno ankasa no ɔhyɛ sɛ adeɛ ne kɔ na anko yi ama ɔmo anko ama ɛyɛ movement for change, so it is just proper sɛ bisa sɛ ɔhyɛ na anko ama ɔmo na ɔka sɛ Ghana for asan so akɔto aba FPNDC ne de ne kyɛ sɛ bia na bɛ mu gu ano no ana na mpɛ sɛ me mu no
Matias ye brani nti on yɛfa mpem ha enkan na ɛbɛba nkyɛn na later no when other political party agents no akasa se bibia nyansi ye ewo eye strong room one when other party agents no bekasa na ye hunu de wo mutrim sabre but Anthony Nukpenu ewa say national Greater Accra regional organizer edema eye NDC amanyuko no sasuna Bernard Oduro Techi chartered economist and a member of the NDC na area na me pese ye call areas NDC winnie da na se de wokuram say okura BOT the areas we are adopted NDC winnie da o shall say winnie but I'm sure say free Anthony Nukpenu e was ade no eye wind of change no and a trigger sade na ana NDC yade shurunku bi afi eno ne ade sade yaba.
Well, election yi ba no ye binumu a ye ni di election chi ache no ye predict say MPP is going to suffer an apathy, and that is likely to put us in a very sound lead. But in this election, it's not about apathy. The register that we have is highly bloated. So they had wanted to capitalize on the bloated register to staff ballots, which, because as a political party, say a feed no one will bypass us with one vote that is not the right vote cast in anybody's name. No. We're able to make sure, say, those who are alive and their names are in the register who appeared to vote, their vote must count. And nothing saves us. Secondly, a party for the age fee across all the polling stations. The voluntarism in reaching out to the Ghanaian, talking to the Ghanaian, played a very big role in our side. And because they were in the communities talking to the people, they knew where the people lived. They were able to prompt people for us. What the MPP did was to stand 50 meters before the post and was sharing money to people. Thank God say nya ya ka kyerɛ mu sɛ ɛnɛ mudu menya 200 Ghana, mudu menya 400, 500,
800.
Yeah, campus girls they be bring 5,000.
More money beyond.
Yeah, 5,000. Wow. But Abano, they went and voted for the interests of Ghana.
Wow.
And so then again, the parliamentary candidates nyina de ahobrase ni die ema Ghana batofo no munya nkomodia e da omakuma so. You speak to the mind and heart of voters and they will never disappoint you. Anything when who seats are 24 years young father no are returning for the first time to the MPP. Who shall be to say Michael Kweji and Mama Danfo or Kasati so be opposition who are buying power wakotina India obi na ga say ni papa ko wanfa moto to power ono so die
sa ban adwuma no koye I mean okosi Ghana ban na e wo India
we have a CEO free zones who call campaign in your stronghold for people to maintain the seat and vote you in power. Then you are complaining to them. They don't have a hospital. They don't have street lights. Anyway, one by no power. Who are you complaining to? Who are meaning you have failed?
So I'm for pay attention.
Yes.
To
was Eli Prim was to the people telling them, say, the disappointment is great. I am assuring you, I'm not promising you. I'm assuring you, said, Mutu ma John Mahama, na mutu ma mia, me di mwenim, ema John Mahama ni mwatine ye, ema domi kwa binya ye. The people listened, they resonated with the message, and have done so fantastic to the young lady to go and represent them in parliament. Are you getting me? Amasamamu, last 4 years, ya hu baby ankosu ye. No mutisi mu no mu ye ayakayaka de afi yes you know we are going A B C D and God has heard our prayers. Inti we share central region she's our top almighty Rambo.
Yeah.
And she's a jailbird.
Rambo
How on the 7th January by 4 a.m.